gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Platt, heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts. Everyone's welcome. Every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA. Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KTA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
cards
game on our
cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece, Nino Lynx, Tom Wiley. Two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. Ladies and gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Platt, heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts. Everyone's welcome. Every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA. Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KTA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
cards
game on our
cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece, Nino Lynx, Tom Wiley. Two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7.
And live here with Declan Bailey. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. A few changes tonight. And
Yeah.
look, let us know in the comments if anything's not coming out the way it should and we've missed it. Someone might be too loud, someone might be too soft, something mightn't be able to be seen. Who knows? We go always trying to do things a little bit better. And as I said that, I realised there's no dartboard up there. But look, we've got cracking game on.
Yeah.
The Hudge, Lindsay Hudge-Ali. Let's jump straight on it.
Yeah, well, look, I was taking a squiz just before, and Mark Scafidi actually was 1-0 up before Hudge got the second leg and is now looking like the heavy favourite to take out the win. Got a hell of a board tonight. Let me get the full run up, but. Where are we there? John Gardner, Dave Platt, Matt Moody, Anton Sock, Mark Scafidi, and Lindsay Hudge-Ali, as you see here now. So some massive names. And it is 6 players in a group, 4 groups. So plenty of darts to come. This is the 3rd game of the night on this board, so there will still be 4 games a player to come.
And might just grab the YouTube link and shoot it through to Platty. Actually, do you want to do that for us, mate? And I'll
Yeah, mate, of course.
just get this.
Yep,
working.
easy. I'll. Lindsay down for double 2, just inside. So double 1. Oh, just on the outside. Mark still back on 244, so well, not going to take that out, but wants to take a chunk out of it.
Fair bit of breathing space, but we've seen how double 1 can go.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like to bet against it with the big Hudge on it. 1 up, 1
Yeah,
in, I
no
reckon.
doubt.
Boom.
Oh.
There he goes.
Straight in and gets it done for his first win of the evening. And, well, not a bad showing. Obviously, a bit of a scrappy start going down 1-0, but dominant from there. But yeah, glad we got to pick up the tail end of that match for sure. So sticking with the best of 3 format, first to 2 legs here for the little bit longer round robin phases. Still quite cutthroat format, of course, but you get a few more games in. You don't want them to run too long, so you got to chop that format down. J Baz Vegas Murphy says, "Yo lads, how's it hanging? JK, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, Jay. Hope you're well, mate." Oh, and Platty's calling. Platty's about to score by the sounds of it. Head straight back over. There you go, John Gardner, Matt Moody, and Mr. Babyface himself, Dave Platt, on the scoreboard.
And might have seemed like it was a bit sloppy there, but made a few changes today. And see if you can notice it out there, Dart fans. Probably not a whole bunch for you guys to see, but just a little bit of extra quality happening tonight. And I can see it. And I love it.
Yeah, I can see it too. And tell you what, your microphone actually sounds a bit nicer tonight as well, as a consequence, mate.
Nice.
Gives me a little tingle in the spine, mate. Sean Kohler and Dwayne Turner jumping in the YouTube comment. The Facebook comments rather. Good to see you guys. Hope you're having a good Friday. Dwayne Turner's got a badge on his name there with a star on it. And that's because he chipped in with a whole lot of stars last week. Thank you very much, Dwayne. Much appreciated, mate. Chris Bradley says, "Good evening, gentlemen." Well, good evening, Chris. Good to... is it good to have you here?
Hey, look, we had a lot of... we had quite the fan base from England checking it out last week, and there was a few comments like, "Oh shit, standard," stuff like that. Tonight we have a red hot board on the round robin board. We try and feature everybody. Not that we get to select a board ourselves, you and I, Declan, but the organisers try and give everybody a go up on the stream. But tonight we've got a stacked board: John Gardner, Dave Platt, Matt Moody, Anton Sock, Mark Scafidi, and the Hudge, Lindsay Hadjiali.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty damn good by any standard, but especially the what we can come to expect on a Friday night. This is a treat of a board. It's great to see. Matt Moody's a very talented player, and we've seen him a few times, but sometimes he's sometimes he takes a few weeks off.
And he is pretty much, apart from that treble 20 there last start saviour, he's pretty much sucked this leg.
Yeah.
But rest assured,
just a bit.
Hey, if I know Matt Moody, he's coming back. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, first leg, it is only best of 3, but when you're as good as these guys, you can turn around pretty quick. Sean Kohler says picture's frozen. I think that might be just you, Sean. I'm watching it back as we go, and it's looking fine. Andy's Workshop and DIY in the YouTube comment says, evening fellas, been down in the workshop this week making steel dart barrels and have a nice set of 15-gram darts to play around with that I'm liking. Interesting. 15 grams. A bit lighter than I would personally take, but, you know, it's whatever works for you, right? And, well, a bit of personal touch with the handmade set. So, yeah, good on you, Andy. That's good to hear, mate.
Gardner for double
Hope they
eight.
go well for you.
Ooh.
Sounds like it went in.
Might have got in. Sounded like I heard a bit of third dart action, maybe. Or,
Yeah.
yes, he did. He
Yeah.
got that one on the third dart, snuck around there, around the corner. One zip to Gardner, Matt Moody. And look, ladies and gents, if you just tuned in, fear not. This is going to get red hot.
Chris Bradley in the YouTube comment says, YouTube better than Facebook. Have to agree. YouTube just are a little nicer on the video as it comes out of our systems and across the web. It's a bit nicer to it and keeps it a bit more crisp. Matt Moody had a scrappy start there with the 30, but tied his up a bit with a 95. John Gardner, though, coming out blazing this league. And it is the first day of the 2025 Challenge Tour season today, the PDC Challenge Tour. So for those who were not successful in gaining a tour card at Q School, this is their opportunity to have a crack at PDC events. And the old boy has won his top 128 game, James the Bull Bailey. He was down quite significantly versus Jeffrey Sparadans, and he was fighting from behind the whole match, but he has picked it up 5-4. Jeremy Fagg, unfortunately, has gone out in the top 128 to Jamie Atkins, 5 legs to 1. Simon Whitlock, the Wizard, still in with a 5-2 win over Stu Wilson. And we had Brandon Weaning and Mason Whitlock falling out in the top 256 round as well. Some there for Matt Moody. Brings him down to 131. So he's first to a finish. Been fighting back quite a bit better this leg. John Gardner had an awkward task having started with the 5 on the first start, but manages to leave a finish, but not quite as nice as Matt. And a tidy 83 to set up 48. A great 2-dart combination when he comes back. It's 48 for Matt now to send us into the last leg decider. 16's good for 32. There it is. Slow start from both of them here in the last leg of the game. Better last start from John Gardner there. And only a 25 for Matt. He's going back to the ways of the first leg.
tidying up a few things in the background there, mate. Back
All
on board.
good. Nice. Well, I reckon you do a drink, mate. Matt Moody really struggling. He picks up one treble 19, having switched down, but yeah, not playing quite as well as he was in the last league. But John Gardner's struggling as well, really.
Well, Gardner's first game, 43.57 average. Not the John Gardner that you know.
No, definitely not.
Anton Sock, likewise, on a 43 average. So it was a pretty lacklustre game, that one. Expecting bigger things here. Platty beat Moody with a 63 average. And Matt threw a 61 in that one. So no one hitting any dizzying heights right now. Sub 70 averages. But look, this is a board where every single player can get up there in the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely.
90s.
And,
We saw Lindsay throw 100 last week, so.
Yeah, and being a group of 6 means that they all get 5 games each, and there's plenty of time to warm up into it. So no doubt that any time now, but especially towards the last few games, it'll definitely be heating up on the way into the knockouts.
Absolutely. And g'day to everybody that's checking us out on Facebook and YouTube. Steve Gummo's jumped in. G'day, Gummo. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Vic Headland, John Kerr, Joe Hill, Daniel Wilkinson. Aaron Hedder says, hey guys, Jason Regan's watching. Daniel Wilkinson, Justin Wood, g'day Woodsy. George Fowler, Warren Ackery, Tom Phipps, and everybody else that's checking us out.
Oh, and thank you, Mum, for the stars. Much appreciated. Good to see you jumping on. It's 10:30 at night. You should go to bed, but good to see you checking us out anyway. And John Gardner pins the tops on the third dart there for a 27 dart. Hold of throw and a 2-1 win. So, struggled all the way through that one.
Got a few fans out there, Declan. Sienna McDonald says, hey, Declan. Nan and Mum said hi as well.
Yeah, Sienna's my sister. Hello, Sienna. Good to see you watching.
And so Nana and Mum are watching. Hello to all the Nanas out there. And while Declan's Nana's watching, we'll keep it clean.
Thank you. Surprised Nan's up at this time. She's normally way out of it by this time. But, what else would you rather be doing on the Friday night? Who needs sleep when you got DSL, eh?
Exactly. Juanita says, hey, what's up? Morris is watching. G'day, Morris and Cherry. Hey, you know what we probably should do while we're onto it? Quick run through, see what's happening since we've a bit late getting going and missed a couple of games. So, boom, here we go.
Sounds good. So there you go. Group A, Garode Carmody, Killian Gibney currently up there with wins, as well as John Donnelly and Edwina Dryden. I'm going to guess it's going to be 4 off of each board, going through to a top 16. Group B, Stephen Ireland, Dion Wyatt, Liam Marlowe and Keith Baumgarten currently all have wins. Dylan Walsh and Simon Nurek yet to pick one up.
Cracking averages on that board.
Yeah, 76, 79. Yeah, your top 4 are all above the 70 marks. That's quite good. Oh, and speaking of good averages, EJ Dryden and Tom Wiley both on 79s, with Damien Stack and Nino Galunic also picking up wins on that board so far. Alex Piper, Darren Yaxley not gotten wins yet.
Good to see EJ back for a crack. Tom Wiley obviously back for a crack as well.
Yeah, for sure. EJ was a big part of that, the big Lindsay Hadji Ali game last week. And, unfortunately, the losing side there, but he's back playing well by the looks of it. And Group D, John Gardner, Lindsay, Haji Ali, Dave Platt, the ones to pick up wins so far, with Mark Scafidi, Matt Moody, and Anton Sock yet to find them. The average is not quite so good on that board all around, as we were talking about before, but like we said, it's absolutely going to pick up. There's no doubt about it with those names.
Oh, it was the board to watch for sure.
Talk too long again, sorry. Anton's got different darts by the looks of it, and they're about 20 mil of actual barrel, 100 mil of point, and 100 mil of stem by the looks of it.
And he's standing over at board 6 when he throws his darts as well, just to make things interesting for us. Here he comes, back in the middle of the yockey. Cheers, Anton. Appreciate your work, mate.
But yeah, they are some awkward-looking barrels. But I guess with that longer point, opens up the treble bed heaps. You know, it's something that's been talked about a bit. The longer points open it up a bit more. Mark Scafidi got the lead so far against the darts.
And those are actually prescription glasses that Anton's wearing, and he never ceases to amaze me. He finds the coolest frames in the world.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if it's something you've got to wear as part of your game, of course you're going to make it a fashion point. You know, you got to mix some style into it. Of course, he doesn't just wear them just for darts, but you know, darts is the most important thing, especially when you're on camera.
Hell yeah!
Oh, and Sienna confirmed Nan is in bed, so just mum Sienna watching. But that's not an invitation, Benjamin.
I'd stopped right there, mate. I didn't even say anything.
Just, I know what you like. Daniel Wilkinson says that going from 35mm points to 40mm points has made a huge difference for him. And look, there's no secret solution that go for 120mm points and you'll be hitting 180s every shot, but it's about finding the right balance for you and the way that your darts are and the way they land, and yeah, how you find that it opens it up more. So yeah, those
absolutely. And I mean,
those
you know, as
5mm steps.
5 mil closer to the board is not an advantage. It's the fact that the darts are balanced in your favour, and you missed that one.
Ooh.
Boom,
And
I
he
think he's
takes
taken
it
out.
Yeah, nice. 60 double 15.
Big g'day to all the fans. A whole bunch of fans have just jumped on to check it out. Richard Wickham, Caitlin Butler, GJ Emmanuel Diaz, Tavis John Perrich, Ollie Murray, GJ, I've just mentioned Daniel Wilkinson, Ryan Armstrong, Matthew Bryan, Dave Jones, Chris Mullard Jones, James Doherty, Vic Headland, Zoe Buswell was checking us out, Cherry Morris Marunga, Gary Whitehead, Daniel McFerrier, Francis Lindsay Hajiali's checking it out as well. And we're on Lindsay's board tonight, so you're going to see a lot of the Haj. If you've just tuned in, Francis, stick around. Share it around to your mates as well if you think they might be interested. Got a strong board tonight for the round robin phase, and of course the round robin goes through into a knockout. 45. So.
Yep, indeed. And Robert Hamill has asked in the YouTube comments, where's this being played? And this is the Sterling Adriatic Centre in Balcatta in the north of Perth in Western Australia. So if you're in the area or not too far, go and check it out for sure. But otherwise, just sit back and have a drink and watch the darts.
It's on every Friday night.
Yep,
78 Jones Street. You can go down there and have a game. It's $20 in. And as you mentioned last week, Declan, $20 in for everybody. But if ladies make it off their board through the round robin, free entry next week, which is a real incentive to get a few more chicks involved. And we've got some pretty talented ladies that hit us up on the regular here.
Yeah, for sure. And Julie Lewis was a knockout qualifier last week, but I don't see her name in this week, so maybe otherwise engaged. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see her back again soon with that.
I don't think we've got any chicks playing this week.
No, I was just having another flick through. It doesn't look like it.
Mark has
Oh,
started to
Edwina
find
Dryden.
Oh, okay. Yep, cool. Mark's just hit a hat-trick of tons
Yeah, very solid.
to leave himself a tidy 114. I don't think he wants another ton right now, though.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, 777 can be a bit of a pain in the rear end.
Yep. 18, so 96. So treble 20, I'll leave double 18. He's in. Double 18.
Ooh, she's high and wide.
Anton is a fair way back. Not really going to pose a lot of threat, especially with a treble 1 and a 20. Oh, 26.
Hard way to
Mark's
get one.
got plenty of freedom to come up and just pin this.
Outside. Another one outside. Boom!
There it is. And a tidy 2-0 win for Mark Scafidi. Not too bad at all, and that is his first win of the
What's
night.
Anton doing? Walking up thinking he's got another leg. He's seriously, honestly, that's where he was at. Tell me that's not where his head was at.
Oh, yeah, perhaps, but I mean he's blind, Ben. You got to give him some.
Oh, mate, I'm blind every Friday night. It's no excuse, apparently.
Oh, man. And, well, GJ Emmanuel Diaz says, the heck with that throw, talking about, I'm assuming, Anton. And it's a unique one. It's interesting, and I've seen worse, but I have seen more pleasing ones to look at. It's just the way it goes. And Anton can be quite the capable player when he's on, so it works for him.
Going to have a quick look what's happening coming up 2025, Sterling Adriatic. Oh, groovy as. And you know what? I think we got the man. Oh, the game. I think it's Lindsay Hadjiali, Dave Platt. Straight up. Bang. Lindsay bangs in a ton to get things underway. Big game.
Absolutely. And we said the averages at heat up, and no doubt this is the time.
This could possibly even be the grand final. Both of these blokes go through.
Yeah.
And, well, it depends how the draw works out. Might knock each other out before a grand final. But probably two of the strongest players in the room.
Yeah, absolutely. If you, if you're a player there and you want to have a good run, you see these two on your
that
board,
one's
you're thinking,
on the floor.
ooh. Yeah, you see these two on your board and you're thinking, God, not my night, eh? Wants an 18 here. Straight at it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but so he's left the 125. But if he had hit the single 20, would have left a bogey in the 165. $95 for Lindsay, sets up 133. Platty perched on 125.
Goes bullseye first dart, hits
Oh.
it. 75 left. 25 for bullseye.
Oh,
Was that a bit of fortuitous? Oh no, sorry, you hit 90. Yeah, 15 last start. Thought it was a 10.
yeah, no, not quite that fortuitous, but you know. Oh, Lindsay wanted to pick up the treble 19 on that last start there to leave 36. Didn't quite happen.
3 for 32. Dave Platt outside. Outside
Ooh.
again. Anybody's leg. Advantage, Haji Ali with darts in hand. 63 to rep, 13 for bullseye. Hits a 39.
Up for double 12. Just waiting on confirmation from the scorer.
Inside.
Ooh.
They're all outside.
Wow.
Lindsay Haji Ali coming back for double 6. Boom!
There you go. Lindsay takes it out in 19, but considering Platty was on for a 12, this, Lindsay played quite well that leg, but yeah, just with the way Platty
Look,
come
it was
out.
a scrappy end of the leg.
Yeah.
Both players would be disappointed to not take that one out sooner. And at this stage, they're probably both thinking, look, we'll probably get off our board, but a bit of bragging rights, and you like to keep the one-upmanship going in darts, especially you never know if you're going to meet this guy in a final, and you want to kind of have the upper hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paddy comes out in this leg with 140, 100 after letting that other leg slip him by.
Oh, 140 ton, 15.
Bogey, they were all darts on the board, well, in the board. They
Yeah.
weren't. There was no dropouts there. No excuses really. Just a little bit shit then, David. What you make amends now, Declan?
Yeah.
Boy, he's in. He's in.
Oh.
Oh, let me down, Dave. We've got the zoom camera in on everything. Pulled out all the stops.
Lindsay really wants to hit a big one here to leave at least a decent finish. Oh, skewed off into the one. He's not left any finish, unfortunately.
106 is on. For tops. Topsaloo!
Ooh. Last leg decider it is. Platty takes it out in 15. And considering he had a visit of 15 in that leg, that's quite impressive.
Jack Bunworth says, sorry, Declan Bailey couldn't make it tonight.
Ah, it's all good, mate. I'm sure I'm sure my shirt will survive for one more week.
Carl Schaefer's
course.
jumped in for a look. G'day, Carl.
Yeah, of course, I'm talking about the Dosh Adriatic shirts. Got one of my own. Keen to get it on me. Great looking shirt, and I think there's some still available for purchase if you're an avid watcher and you're keen to get a shirt. Reach out to Dave Platt himself.
Is in. Hard to see where that dart went. Looks like just a steady ton. Well, it's game on. Dave Platt drops down, picks up the 1,919, who's after a couple there. Would have been handy. Hudge 201 with the advantage. Darts in hand. On throw. And Papas Marcos picked up his shirt last Friday.
Nice. Whoa, Platty with a really poor visit there. Still on 201. Lindsay down to 101 with the darts in hand and bangs 60. The 60. 9 for 32.
Oh boy.
Oh. Lindsay with a 15 to wrap it up. What a fantastic game. There's plenty more to come as well on the board of super that we have tonight on the stream board.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, with no further ado, let's have a bit of a run through the draw since we haven't done that for a bit.
Yeah.
So round robin stage, different groups playing off against each other for a spot in the knockout round. Where are we at, Declan?
Yeah. So Edwina Dryden, John Donnelly are topping Group A with Garode Carmody and Killian Gibney sitting there in third and fourth. Leon Andrew, Bob Turner both yet to pick up a win. Group B, it is Stephen Ireland, Dion Wyatt holding the top positions with Liam Marlowe and Keith Baumgarten in those next two. Dylan Walsh and Simon Nurek also yet to pick up wins.
But one average under 70 on that board. And that's Simon Nurek's handy player, wins a lot of stuff, mainly raffles.
Yeah. EJ Dryden, Tom Wiley in the top two spots. Damien Stack, Nino Galunic in the next two. Alex Piper, Darren Yaxley yet to pick up wins there. But EJ there as well with a pretty decent average, as is Tom.
Long-time fan, Darren Yaxley of Dartstream Live.
Yeah, for sure. Great to see him down there tonight. And on our streaming board, it is John Gardner and Lindsay Haji Ali in the top two spots. Mark Scafidi, Dave Platt in the next two. Matt Moody, Anton Sock without wins so far.
And
it's all shaping out pretty...
Look, it's a little bit of a surprising... Look, just have a look at that board there. And you're on one of the other boards and you just think, what the hell? You would have wanted to dodge this board every day of the week, and thinking, wow, top on the board, John Gardner with a 52 average. Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's even just the averages all around, really. Like, there's two other boards where, there's more higher averages than what's on that board. It's an interesting statistic.
Well, straight back to that
I guess
stream
we'll
board.
see.
We got John Gardner, Mark Scafidi facing off.
But that's the thing with this short cutthroat format, right? Is that these players who can bring out high averages in the big games don't have the time to settle in and really try and bring it out. And, the round robin's normally a bit of you coast on through when you don't really bring out your best. So,
look, even the best players don't necessarily walk up and hit hard as soon as they walk to the board. Sometimes it can take a couple of legs to play your way in. Even the greats like Luke Littler, Michael Van Gerwen, Luke Humphreys, sometimes it just does not quite happen on your first couple of legs, and you've only got a couple of legs.
Yeah, exactly. And I suppose as a player, that's one of the beautiful things about playing these kind of formats is you really get to challenge yourself and test out how quickly you can come out of the gates. Because sometimes in a game that goes the distance, coming out the gates quickly could be the difference, right? If you pick up the first 2 legs and then it goes leg for leg after that, you've got the breaker throw and you've got the game. So.
No, absolutely. There's a lot to be said for putting your opposition player on the back foot. Hey, Declan, have you had a chance to check out any results over at the Challenge Tour?
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said it, mate, because I was just about to. The old boy is currently 3 legs to 2 up over Danny Van Tripe in the top 64. Danny has opened up with a ton 80, and Dad has answered him back with a 180, following on the ton to start his leg off.
We've got a few mates in the Challenge Tour today. Simon Whitlock, Brandon Weaning.
Yeah, so Brandon Weaning and Mason Whitlock fell at the first hurdle in their first games in the top 256. Jeremy Fagg went down in the top 128, and we're now in the top 64 with my old man James Bailey. And the wizard, Simon Whitlock, still going. And I'm just going to have a quick squiz at the leaderboard because something tells me Dad's averages might be quite up there. Simon's in 19th on the leaderboard with a 90 average. Oh, Dad is a fair way down in 80 with an 84 average. Jeez. 84 over here these days.
Oh, John Gardner has a massive 125. Put a bit of pressure on Mark's 86.
That's a bit more of the John Gardner we know.
Oh, he's good.
Oh, 32.
Double. Oh. I think he was actually going single 18 for bull to put it wide and hit the double 18, which is fine. It's a great dart. It's probably what you really want, but not expecting to hit it maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
John Gardner, likewise, definitely not expecting to hit a 9.
A little less of a happy accident, that one, though.
I think he's
double 12 now.
39, has he?
Yeah.
He has for double 12. Inside.
Double 8. Mark Scafidi. There it is. And good mate, one of our favourite people to take the mick out of, Mr. Angry Emoji, Stephen Ireland is in the comments. And he's in the comp tonight. Says top 4 off the board. Hopefully I get off.
Well, we hope you get off too, mate.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I don't want to know about your plans to get off, but I hope you make it through to the knockout. But, we know you're good enough to get through.
Good to see you back, Stephen. And I tell you what, Stephen Ireland is on what turns out to be the toughest board of the night. And he's sitting top at the moment on a 73 average. It's those averages are 73, 79, 74, 72, 71, and Simon Urich on a 63. So it is a tough board.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of tough boards, Danny Van Tripe is back to 3 legs apiece and has the advantage in the 7th leg. He has a shot at 95, with Dad looking at 81. Should he get a chance?
G'day, Cudsy. Just tuned in from Lakelands, Western Australia. Gardner's going to fill it up. Oh, he's not. Teases us.
Oh, and Dad's stolen that leg. He was a fair way behind, hit the 140 to set himself up on 81 and takes it out. Now has the darts for a 5-3 win and leads it off with a 41.
And when we're talking about Dad, we're talking about Declan Bailey's old man, James Bailey. Bailey Carpentry Services, sponsor of Dartstream Live, playing in the Challenge Tour in the UK at the moment. All happening concurrently with the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Hey, and there's only one of those on live stream, so you know which one's bigger.
Exactly. Exactly, Matackley.
So, John Gardner with another inconsistent leg, really, but Mark Scafidi with the same. That big 133 is what's brought him up ahead. He's left himself a finish, but it is a bit of an awkward one. Opportunity for John Gardner. Oh, opportunity squandered, I suppose. Not left to finish. 153 for Scafidi. Ooh, just off the top wire. That's in though, so somewhere down the bottom.
8-9.
Was hoping it was a treble 19, but treble 3 it was.
Oh, 64 is a beautiful leave either way.
Absolutely. That's 5 fives. 6 fives for John Gardner in a row, the poor man.
He's got a 5 magnet on those darts. Nothing he could do to steer him away from it. It's a single 8
Single
there.
8. Another
2 8s
single
to
8.
16. And all he can do is set it up from there. But Gardner not on a finish with 177.
It's 32 for Scafidi for the match.
Boom.
There you go. Gets it done. I believe that's Mark's second win of the night. It is. Now he's right up in contention.
Bloody hell.
Oh, actually, he's top of the board currently. 2 wins
so.
out of 3 with a leg difference that's a bit better than the other guys.
And he's on a board full of superstars, so real credit to him. I mean, obviously, he's got a few strong players to come, but you got to start somewhere, Declan.
Yeah, exactly right. And, you know, being up at up top, well, we'll get there. Edwina Dryden and John Donnelly with 2 wins each. Killian Gibney, Leon Andrew with 1 win each, as well as Garode Carmody there with 1. Bob Turner yet to get a win. Stephen Ireland, 3 from 3, as is Dion Wyatt. They obviously yet to play each other. Keith Baumgarten and Liam Marlowe both have 1 win each, with Dylan Walsh and Simon Nurek still yet to pick up wins there. Group C, EJ Dryden, 3 from 3. Tom Wiley, Nino Galunic are 2 from 3. Damien Stack has a singular win, with Alex Piper and Darren Yaxley still yet to find wins.
We saw last week, Declan, possibly the best game we've ever seen on Dosh Adriatic Friday nights. EJ Dryden versus the Hudge, Lindsay Hudgiali. So EJ's looking primed to go through to the knockout round.
Absolutely. It looks like EJ is the highest average so far. Oh, no, second highest to Dion Wyatt with a 79. But, yeah, great stand in the round robin and going to follow through for sure. Mark Scafidi, 2 from 3, as is John Gardner. Lindsay Hudgiali, still 2 from 2, but is overtaken by Mark Scafidi. Lindsay will be up next. With Dave Platt with a singular win. Matt Moody, Anton Sock, both yet to pick wins up.
And we are back over to the stream board. Matt Moody, Lindsay Hudgiali.
Oh, big game. And, well, before we head into this one, I'll quickly mention Dad, James Bailey, has picked up the 5-3 win over Danny Van Tripe and finds himself into the last 32 of today's Challenge Tour event.
And I was asked the question last night of John Kiley, what's the What's the prize money in the Challenge Tour? I wasn't sure if there was any, but winner of each Challenge Tour event gets £2,500. So there's £15,000 total prize money. So for us Aussies, just practically double that for what it's worth to us. So $2,500 for the winner. So $5,000 Australian to the winner, $2,000 Australian to the runner-up, $1,500 for the semi-finalists, and $1,000 for the quarter-finalists. $600 fourth round, $400 third round, and $150 for second round.
Nice. So he's into some decent pocket change there for now. And if he keeps on the up, he'll be into a few more. Simon Whitlock's 1-0 up on Andy Hamilton. The Hammer. It's hammer time. Not at the moment. Simon the Wizard is holding the lead so far. Ton there from Lindsay puts him on 131. Solid leg with one errant visit there in the 30. Pretty solid, but 3 straight ones for Matt. He's keeping up, but at that point in time, he really would have wanted to jump ahead, try and put some pressure on this 1-3-1 for Lindsay, because no pressure, and this is what it could look like. Oh,
18 leaves tops, I believe.
Does.
And he gets that nice, fat, juicy 18, leaving himself tops. Matt Moody, 1-4-1. Doable. Not now. G'day Tony Morrison, Blake Sutherland, and Sean Fontanini. G'day Fonts. Paul Evans is checking us out as well. Martin, Emma, Josh Gaunt, Mitchell Clark, Dino Aldridge, Paul Adams, Jan Firk. Cudsy says, oi, oi.
Lindsay gets it into.
Boom, boom.
We're just having to squeeze through these Challenge Tour results. And look, we know it's not really anything out of the ordinary for a ton plus average. It's always nice to see. But Tom Sykes has demolished the Welshman Richie Burnett with 110 average.
Wow. And Richie's not an easy guy to play against. He's
No.
He got an action that looks like he's really struggling to release each dart. It takes every bit of effort to get those darts out. Sometimes almost, what do you call it? When you've got a tick or something like that, he's got something going on that's...
I don't know what you quite mean.
I'm trying not to say spastic, mate.
Fair enough. Well, he had a big week last week at the Modus in the Legends Week, and I think he may be struggling to adapt to the fact that I doubt that the Challenge Tour has a speaker to the side of the dartboard that he can go and yell abuse at.
He's a character, isn't he? He's been in it a long time, and he's he plays the game just like he did 30 years ago. It's not his fault the whole world's changed. I'm with you, Richie. Fuck it. Say what you want.
Yeah, for sure.
A bunch of thumbs ups coming there. I don't know if Richie might be watching the stream. Not sure.
I'm pretty sure there's a quite strict phone policy in the arena. Oh, geez, it's moving quick. Dad's up to play the top 32 already.
G'day to Mitchell Beswick, Rob Cole, Sienna McDonald. Says, Declan, guess what?
What's going on?
It's your sister, mate.
Yeah, what's going on, Sienna?
Oh, Lindsay does not take the 180. Opts for the 18 to leave 18. Obviously, he was on a peg. Duh. Almost like I wasn't watching the game.
Guilty of that? Never.
Double 9 for the Hudge. Outside. Inside. Oh, I think he's busted that one out. Moody, chance for 1-2-6. And probably start down the bottom. Does do. Another one of those. A triple one of those will leave bullseye. Oh, and he's hit the 25.
Ooh.
The Hudge coming back for double 9. He split it.
Gets it done, and that is a tidy 2-0 win over Matt Moody. Big Lindsay will
that was
reclaim.
wrong.
What?
Oh, no, sorry. Yep, 288. Yep, sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. No.
Yep,
You,
all right,
you guys
you've
are
caught
all
up.
right. The scorer's right. The book's right. Everybody's right. Declan's right. Just me, Dart fans. Oh, bloody hell. The stuff you got to put up with, Declan's unbelievable.
It's all good, mate. It's all good. Simon the Wizard Whitlock is 3-0 up over the Hammer, Andy Hamilton. As James
So
Bailey
that's,
warms up against Marcel Walpen.
So Simon's in the top 16?
Top 64.
Top 64, okay. You know what I might do is, the next game's going, I'll bring that whole thing up so that we can get a visual on it, because I'm better with visual things. And
fair enough. But
in the meantime,
not a visual of 18 points on the board.
there's more a mathematical problem than a visual thing, mate.
Fair enough. Edwina Dryden, John Donnelly still up there with 2 from 2 each. Killian Gibney, Leon Andrew. Garode Carmody has picked up his first win, but still sitting outside of that top 4 at the moment. Group B, still with those same top 4. Stephen Island, Dion Wyatt. Perfect game, perfect night so far. Keith Baumgarten, Liam Marlowe there with some wins. Dylan Walsh, Simon Nurick yet to find them. Group C, EJ Dryden still sitting up top firmly with a significantly higher average. Nina Galunic takes second with Damien Stack and Tom Wiley in the next 2. Alex Piper, Darren Yaxley still chasing the first win. And Group D, Lindsay Haji Ali has retaken top spot. Retaken. Mark Scafidi and John Gardner there pretty close in second and third. Dave Platt's clinging on tightly to 4th, but Matt Moody and Anton Sock yet to find wins still.
Notably, those averages have started to go north as the competition bears on. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, these guys will be hitting, high 80s, if not 90s. Perhaps another ton from Lindsay Haji Ali this week. We never know. So definitely some top dart players here waiting to fire. It's the round robin stage. Everybody sort of bides their time, but plays themselves into the competition. Make sure they get in the top 4 so they get into that knockout round and then go absolutely fucking bunter, don't they, Declan?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, the round robin. You just coast on through, get there, and then that's where the money comes. Is the knockout.
Speaking of bunter, Anton Sock, Dave Platt. I think Platty might light him up here.
Well, not so far, but...
Oh, no way. Hey, Anton can take a player by surprise, and Dave Platt has been known to let his guard down against players that he thinks he's going to walk over.
Yeah.
Tamara Brown's jumped in.
Western Australian, I'm going to go for a quick walk. I'll be back.
Mate. Yep, no worries, mate. G'day, Tamara. Renee Beswick and the Western Australian ladies have jumped in. Check it out. Jordan Waterman, Aiden Mann, Ros Watson is checking us out. Ryan Dixon. Good to have you all along. We're watching Dave Platt, Anton Sock. In the round robin phase, Bloody smacks in a big 140 to just let Anton know he's still here. Feel free to jump in the comments. Let us know what's going on around the place. Tell you what, pretty much you say whatever you want in the comments. Almost guaranteed I'll read it out. Try me.
Alrighty, and I'm back just in time as Platty hits treble 13 for double 12. Tidy, toed up finish. Anton with the darts in this second leg.
What's going on there? Bit dodgy business. Oh, no. Just bloody regrouping.
No dodgy business here, mate. Come on.
Nah, of course not. And that is Epoxy 26 to follow up Epoxy 44, Anton. It's not going to be enough, you would think, against the likes of Dave Platt, who fails to hit a treble. So maybe I stand corrected, Anton. Punish it.
Well, could be, but he can't keep that pace for long.
I wonder, they've got a big screen
There it is.
TV up in the venue there with the darts up there. I wonder if they got subtitles on their Declan so they can hear so they can read what we're saying as they look up at the screen.
Yeah, I don't know. Does YouTube do it quite the same? I don't.
Pretty
No, I
much,
can't turn it
pretty
on
much.
YouTube. Oh.
Definitely does it. Don't know. Oh, Anton
okay.
picks up. Oh, boom. And again. Oh, Platty's got that, well, that's fuck all, mate. Look on his face. And that actually is fuck all, Dave, really. 84.
Yeah.
Not a great answer.
And you can see the frustration as he threw the last one a little bit quicker.
Oh, luckily he picked up the treble 20 on that last dart, or he'd be nowhere in the leg.
And this is an awkward one for Anton.
51
Well,
goes,
he hits
mate.
the treble. Yeah. I was going to say there's the only way to leave a finish off of that is to then hit the treble on the last, but he did it. Not very awkward. This is awkward, though. Platty is firing in a max. Pressure on this for Anton. And it's not going to be.
What a
So all
time
of
to
a
hit a
sudden-
180 for Platty.
Yeah. Did we expect any less, though, really?
You feel like you know when you're fighting your brother and you think you almost got him, and then all of a sudden, boom!
Yeah.
Souflex.
Yeah, lets you get close, just so you
Oi.
feel good. Whoa.
It's a 15. Boom.
Tidy. Well, tidies it up. Made it a bit more tidy than it was at the start of the visit, and he gets the 2-0 win.
John and Lindsay marks graffiti to mark.
There you go, Big Lindsay up against John Gardner. Coming up next. Should be a good one.
Yeah, should be. I think they're probably going to be up before we get the draw up. The way they going here tonight, ripping through, and
Well, I'll
Done with
quickly just give an audible, non-visual wrap up of the Challenge Tour and how it's going. So the Wiz Simon Whitlock has the 5-1 win over Andy Hamilton. Tidy 92 average, and the old boy's been warming up with Marcel Walpin for about 20 minutes now. Not quite that long, but feels like it. Simon Whitlock's game's already up as warming up as well. He's not long finished. So perhaps they're waiting. Oh no, a couple of top 32s are underway there. Some solid bloody players left in still. Mervyn King, who had a 10+ average to start the night. Bo Greaves, Tom Sykes, who we mentioned before, had the 110 average. Steve Hine, the Muffin Man, one of the old DSL favourites. Cole Osborne. I think by the sounds of it, the next game's up, mate.
oh, sorry, mate. I got distracted trying to. Oh, they've not started. Well, the scoreboard's not up. So, oh, hang on. You know what?
Oh no, it looks like they haven't started yet.
No, it hasn't. The scoreboard hasn't ticked over. I was actually just having a look through the draw, the bracket of the Challenge Tour there.
Oh
See
yeah.
who's got who next, and didn't quite get to the end result, but I was looking.
I mean, there's a whole lot of games. It was a bracket of 512, not a complete 512, but well, more than 256 players there in attendance. I don't know exactly how many. See if I can find out, actually. There's probably a thing for that. $296 players today.
Wow.
That's a whole lot.
Yeah, so which makes the when you have a look at the draw, it's a lot of scrolling to get to where you want to get to.
Yeah.
To see where your dad is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, now that we're down to the top 32, if you're looking at the live games page, it's a bit easier.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Anyway, we've got darts happening right in front of us. Lindsay, solid. John, struggling a little bit so far. Lindsay's just staying steady, and John's just really struggling with the consistency right now. Hits the solid ton, and then off into the 12 and a treble 5. It's unfortunate, because we know he's a better player. And he's showing glimpses tonight, just, yeah, struggling to put the consistency together. In the background, the Bull James Bailey has pinned Double 10 for a 1-0 lead against Marcel Walpen, the Swedish man.
The cheers going on in the background there. I'm not sure who hit that. I think it was 173.
No. 170 peg, mate, I think.
Oh, 170 peg, was it? Oh,
yeah,
right.
by the sound of it.
Wow, I wonder who got that.
I might have a look at the leaderboard, it should say. High finish. HDO. Oh, come on. It's not going to tell me yet till the game's done.
I just had a crack at a 125, left to 25. Boom.
Done.
Oh, what a cracking opening set of darts for John Gardner in the second leg. A 177 to open things up. There's only one way to better that.
And I've just found it. It's Dylan Walsh who's hit the 170 peg against Simon Nurik. Big congrats, Dylan. And he's hit a max in the second leg.
On fire.
Mm.
Speaking of Dylan's, Dylan Dunster has just jumped in to check us out on Dartstream Live. G'day, Dillo.
G'day, mate. Good to see the young fella Caden doing pretty well over east.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he, if I recall correctly, topped his board with Mitch in the boys' pairs. Great to see. Hope you had a fantastic week, and yeah.
It's a good leg from Gardner.
Mm. And only 3 straight darts for Hudge there. John's got a pretty good chance of getting this leg and going into the last leg decider.
Boom. Dylan Dunster is in next Friday. The Dosh
Awesome.
Adriatic Friday night darts. Good stuff, mate. I hope we get you on stream.
Deegan Briggs, does it stay best of 2 legs throughout the whole tournament? No. So first of 2 legs all the way through the round robin and up until the semi-final. Semi-finals are first to 3 legs and the final first to 4. It's all a pretty short, cutthroat format, but it is a Friday night and times out pretty well. We wouldn't want that to go way too late. And it spices things up. Keeps it interesting.
Oh. Tops.
Tops.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. Johnny. Just to the left, in next door, the Hudge, 42. Goes 10 for 32, doesn't hit it. 36 is required. Inside, double 9. And that's outside. So Gardner's coming back for a crack at 30. Either straight at double 15 or split the 10s or split the 15s. You go your way, mate. Double 4 is required now. And he's just outside. Double 9. Outside. Outside. Boom! That one's in the hole. That's the game.
Sneaks it in there and gets the 2-0 win once again. John Gardner looked like he had that leg on toast. And, didn't bring it together. Lindsay gets it done. Maintains top position of the board so far tonight.
And in other news, James Bailey, Declan's dad, playing Marcel Walpin, is 2-1 down in a race to 5 legs.
Yeah, pretty close in the averages though, so it should go the distance, or close to it, hopefully. And given its first to 5 legs there, there's not a lot of time to turn things around. I suppose a bit more time than there is here at Dosh, but
2-1 doesn't mean a whole bunch, does it? Someone's
No.
got to be in front. That guy is.
yeah.
Let's have a little run through the draw. Just make sure I refreshed it so that we're up to date. And
So, Edwina Dryden, 3 from 3, still in top position. Killian Gibney, John Donnelly there with 2 from 3. Leon Andre currently above Garrode. Actually, no, Garrode's above Leon. Overall, it should be. Anyway, we continue. Group B, Dion Wyatt, 4 from 4. Stephen Ireland, 3 from 4. So I think they've played each other and Dion's come out on top. But then it is Keith Baumgarten, Liam Marlowe, rounding out the next 2 positions there. Group C,
it is an
EJ.
arm wrestle on that board, isn't it? Those
Yeah.
guys are going hell for leather at each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Very close. EJ Dryden's average just keeps going up and up. He's at 83.2 now. Nino Galunic in
fire.
second. Yeah. Damien Stack and Tom Wiley rounding out the top 4 there. Alex Piper
And
not
look, I
out
will
of it.
point out, Declan, like, it's all good and well to, throw 80 averages. All these guys, many of these guys can do it. Not all of them, but most of them can do it. But to throw an 80 average on a board that's not throwing 80 averages or 70 averages is a lot harder than it is when everyone's throwing in the 70s and you bump up to an 80. So well done, EJ. Looking good.
Yeah, exactly. And Lindsay Hajali topping Group D with Mark Scafidi, Dave Platt and John Gardner in the next few positions. Matt Moody and Tom Sox still yet to find wins.
And live action back on stream board. Dave Platt, Mark Scafidi are away. Mark Scafidi currently sitting second on this board above Dave Platt by virtue of legs 1 lost.
Yeah, but I mean, Mark is clearly off to the better start in this match as well. Platty just battling with consistency tonight, it seems.
And Darren Yaxley in the comments says, I'm at the bottom, that's okay. Didn't get a shout out even, Darren. But g'day, Darren Yaxley, long time Dartstream Live fan.
Sorry,
Locked up.
Darren. We shouted you out earlier on. Just trying not to drag on talking too long so we can get back to the games, that's all. But good to see you having a game, mate. And, still not out of it yet. You could still pick up your first win of the night.
Scafidi's in. Oh.
Ooh.
Ton leaves 60, puts some serious pressure on Platty. 195 obviously can't go, but he's got to try and do something here, and he has. A 133. Talk about putting pressure on the 60. 20's good for tops. He's high. He's high again. Another 15 for 32. Inside. Topsy's high, not a bad side up. Oh, that's well inside, down for double 10. That is inside as well, so Platt comes back for double 8. I can't even tell, Declan. Oh, that's a bust. Boom!
There you go. Scafidi leads Platt 1-0.
I feel like Dave Platt's just going to arc up now and go bunter.
Well, he kind of has to.
Yaxley in the comments says, against EJ Dryden last game, man just averaged 107.
Absolutely nuts.
James Bailey playing for his life now in the Challenge Tour. He's 4-1 down against Marcel Walpin.
His average is still right there, and he's come out firing this leg too. Ooh. He's hit 46 off a 266. Not the visit he wanted.
95.
Platty's come out quite solid here. Mark struggling.
Sets up the 170. He's in. Oh, not quite. Has a ping of the bullseye anyway. Picks up a 25. James Bailey breaks throw in the Challenge Tour to make it 4-2. Now has the darts in hand. $25 for tops. Does not quite happen. Got a little bit of breathing room here, Platty, on 20. Bo Anderson's checking out the darts
Double
tonight.
4. Oh.
16.
G'day, Bo.
Yeah, good to see you, Bo.
I don't know if Bo's even played on a Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts. Fair way.
I can tell you right now he has.
Oh, has he?
And he come out blazing and took it out and never seen again.
Oh, well, that's my memory for you, Bo. Sorry about that, mate.
One peg, one dart.
Boom.
And the last leg decider it is. Man, I'm thinking I might need a coffee. I'm
Go for
struggling.
your life, mate. Go for your life.
140.
Righto. I'll be back.
Coffee enema coming right up. This is a good start from Scafidi. Opening with 140 on throw. And he might follow that up. Oh, he doesn't quite. 85. Top 4 off each board goes through, so Dave Platt probably not really working up a sweat at this stage of the competition. And James Bailey knocked out of the Challenge Tour in the last 32. Unlucky, my friend. Oh, this is good. 56 left. 8 or 16 is fine. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Dave Platt back on 300. Scafidi sets himself up with 48. Platty
81.
using the treble 20 as a bit of practice. Scafidi 16 or an 8. Hits the 16 for double 16. Outside. Has a good look at it. Steps back. Reassesses his angle and his line at that dart. And boom! It's in the hole. He's beaten Dave Platt. Mark Scafidi. Boom! And that is a big scalp. And we've been referring back to the Challenge Tour. The players that did not get a tour card can play the year on the Challenge Tour. Bit of prize money up for grab, £15,000 for each competition. Simon Whitlock is currently playing Lee Barrow, and they are all squared up at 3 apiece. Can view that one there as we wait for the next game to come up. Anyway, it's not all about those blokes, is it? We've got group play results here, so let's see who's doing what. Stick these up here on top of my head, and we can all see. So top 4 going through. It is Edwina, Killian, John, and Leon so far in Group A. Group B, Dion White, Steve Ireland, Keith Baumgarten, Liam Marlowe. Group C, EJ Dryden, killing it tonight. Damien Stack, Nino Galunic, Tom Wiley. And Group D, Lindsay Hadjiali, yet to lose a game. Mark Scafidi, Dave Platt, John Gardner, Matt Moody, Anton Sock. And looks like Anton and Matt are away. Sienna says, can you please tell Declan when he comes back I lost my tooth today? Will do, Sienna.
40.
Don't know what a tooth is worth these days. It was $2 when I was a kid, and $2 is a lot of money back then. In fact, I would rip my own teeth out just to try and get the $2. Declan, back on board.
Yep.
I know. Sienna lost a tooth today, mate. Just making sure you know.
Oh, okay. There you go. Thanks for passing on the message.
No problems. A lot of players struggle to play at Anton's pace, and they might argue that he drags their game down, but he's not doing it deliberately. This is how he's always played his darts. Some might also say Anton Sock's the luckiest dart player in the world, but they go.
Yeah,
He's
indeed.
won a he has won a Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts, if I'm not mistaken, Declan.
Oh, I don't know. I know he's had some decent performances. I don't know if he's won one, but yeah, he might have.
Maybe he's come runner up. No, I think he's won one. Help us out in the
Yeah,
comments
I-
if you know if Anton's actually won a Dosh Adriatic Friday night. Definitely know he's made it to a final.
All right. Good night, Sienna. Sweet dreams. Chat to you later.
Can we swear now, Declan?
Oh, I reckon so. I don't know. Sienna's got a bit of a mouth on her, so I reckon we were right before anyway.
How old, Sienna?
14.
It's a reasonable hit from Moody. Couple of trebles would have done a bit more damage, but Anton Sock 124, not doable now. Moody coming back for the 112. Danny Kilbane says, loving the sunglasses. They're actually prescription, Danny. He's got some lenses in those things. They're, I think they're like a $400 set of sunnies. Got a sensitivity to light. Got some. 42 is in.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite happen for him. Moody 88.
Interesting move from Moody to go for the 48. I guess it's what he's comfortable with, but it's a position on the board you don't throw out quite as often. And you hit the big single, as he did, and means you got less chance of taking out a finish, really. Have to hit the treble to leave one. Anton, anyway, for double four. Oh. Off into the double 18, and now Moody's back. Double 10. Double 5. Whoa.
Boom.
Anton
gets
Sock
it.
takes it out. Yeah.
And Simon Whitlock's beat Lee Barrow 5-3. In the last 32, he's in the top 16 now in the money.
I wonder if his nickname's the Wheel.
Lee Barrow. Wizard versus the wheel.
You know, wheelbarrow.
I got it, mate. Don't worry about that. I'm
Yeah,
all
okay.
over that shit. Yeah.
Just in case anyone out in the audience missed it, you know.
I don't think your subtleties are lost on this educated audience, Declan.
Anton, I think that's a treble 5. Yeah, it was a treble 5 and a single 5. Means he only walked away with 40 in that, is it?
I tell you what, Declan, we have had a really steady flow of lady dart players from Western Australia jump in to check things out, and I'm not sure if it's one of them sharing it to the other, or whatever it is. But Evelyn Cocky's just jumped in to have a look. G'day, Evelyn.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Evelyn was a part of the ADC weekend at Sterling Adriatic Centre a couple of months ago now, and also has played a couple of Friday nights, I believe.
Don't forget, you win your way off the board. Top 4 off each board tonight. If you're a female dart player and you win your way off the board, you get free entry next week. So not a bad incentive to have a free throw. And you're watching this league, you'd think, probably beat Matt Moody. My sister would probably beat him.
It's just not Matt's night tonight, really, and we know he's so much better a player than what he's shown. I think he's won at least more than 1 week, and has just been there or thereabouts so often. But
most rooms that Matt Moody walks into, he is the man to beat. Make no mistake, he is a great dart player. Just not quite hitting tonight. But that could all change, Declan.
It could.
You can peak early as long as he gets off his board, which he is at serious risk of not doing, mind you.
I think he's yet to pick up a win so
Well, he
far,
hasn't picked up a win, and if he doesn't beat Anton Sock, he only has a chance of getting one more win. So
he's really got to pick up this one and the next, being with a chance of getting through.
Absolutely.
It is 42 scored.
Lose the big fish.
Indeed.
154 Anton Sock. Kathy pegged 154 last week.
Oh, yeah, nice.
My Kathy.
Yeah. Congrats, Kathy.
She's not.
Is that
she thinks
on the league night?
Nah, just at home. Yeah, at home.
Oh, yeah. The big fish is not going to go for Matt Moody. Not as it did for
Lindsay? No?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Dylan Walsh.
Dylan Walsh.
Yes.
Yep.
Knew it was Dylan. I forgot the last name. Yes. Congrats again, Dylan, for the 170 earlier. Deegan Briggs reckons Anton's action is so fun to watch. I suppose if that's the word you use to describe it. Or Matt misses tops. It is certainly an interesting throw.
That's the thing you don't get watching Dart Connect, like to see how players throw. And he has a crack at double 11, doesn't quite take it. Moody needs this tops. 62. Inside, down for double 10. That's outside. Oh, and that's inside. I can't quite see what that is. A bit of a light shining.
I think it's an 11. Talking of light shining straight off, look at that head.
The dome. He's got to watch
Leaves
his
himself
back.
double court.
He's got to watch his back and just think, you guys are assholes. Oh,
Yeah.
boom.
Wouldn't be the first, won't be the last.
No, I know. Oh, they've all got used to it down there at the Sterling Adriatic. They know.
Yeah,
You rock up there,
exactly.
you are fair game. And we've been tame, really.
Yeah, you should hear what we say off camera.
Yeah.
No, we've got more important things to talk about off camera. Not
Pum
really. We just
pang.
like to pretend to.
Yeah, sooner or later, Matt Moody's going to light it up, and it probably wants to be sooner, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Anton's,
just
you know,
not having
especially in
for it.
these kind of games, he can just be so slippery and just take it out of nowhere. And Matt really needs to make sure that can't happen to keep his hopes alive.
Well, it's not like Anton's a crab of a player. He's capable of taking out top players, but when this is not a slight on Anton, but players will say every time he beats a top player, they'll go, "Yeah, but I just couldn't get my game going." But it's something about Anton's game that brings out the worst in other players, if you like. It's the rhythm. Maybe they watch him play and it's just they can't get their own throw going because his doesn't look right to them somehow, mate. I don't know.
But you do just get some of those players that are like that. I mean, well, Justin Pipe's perhaps an extreme example, but
No, but that's exactly what I was thinking of. Justin Pipe
Yeah.
would be is similar to playing Justin Pipe, and players would have said the same about Justin Pipe. It's hard player to play against. You're not going to throw your best darts against him. The game's slower, the rhythm's slower. You got to wait. You feel like you're just about to go, and then you're not. And and then looks like he's not going to have a hope in hell of hitting anything, and he rips out a 1-2-1 from nowhere, seemingly.
Matt's doing the same with a solid ton off the back of 340 odd visits in a row.
He's got to hit now. Time to smash trebles, Matt Moody. I think that's good.
Went up and picked up the five. Wait, he's not hit 180 there, that's for sure. As much as he would have liked to.
Stays on it. I'll bet a Hollywood. It's only 55, sets up a 140. You know what he would have loved to do from there, but he's just trying to get something going, Matt Moody, at latter stages of this game, and it actually really matters now. Because Anton has hit large. It's on a
Like I said earlier, in these kind of positions, Anton will just take it out of nowhere.
double 18 for the win. Anton Sock. And this might put him through. Boom!
There you go, he gets it done. And you have to think Matt would be disappointed, when you're one of the players that's down towards the bottom of the table, there's another one yet to pick up their first win. You've got to really think, well, this is the opportunity. This is where I'll pick up a win for the night and hopefully start to turn things for the better. And, well, went Anton's way tonight. But, yeah, Matt wasn't far off, just, a few little bits and pieces here and there, and it could have been a very different story.
Absolutely. Let's have a quick squiz at where this puts everybody. We are getting towards the end of the round robin. Like big groups tonight, so round robin is going on a little bit longer than normal.
Perfect timing on the yawn there. Bloody hell. Group A, Edwina Dryden, Killian Gibney, John Donnelly, and Garode Carmody are sitting in the top 4 spots. Leon Andrew, Bob Turner, both with wins, but sitting in the bottom 2 spots there. Group B, Dion Wyatt has topped the group, as Stephen Ireland is confirmed 3rd, Keith Baumgarten 4th, and Dylan Walsh Liam Marlowe pretty likely to be in 4th. Dylan Walsh, well, it depends on that. Depends on how that game goes. Actually, Dylan Walsh could be through, but Dylan Walsh was the man to take out the 170 earlier. Group C, EJ Dryden wraps up his campaign tonight with, his round robin campaign, I should say, with an 82 average overall and 5 wins from 5, only dropping a singular leg in that. Tom Wiley in 2nd, Damien Stack in 3rd, Nino Galunic in 4th. But Nino versus Alex Piper still on the go at the moment, but shouldn't change anything. Could do, actually. Anyway, Group D, Lindsay Hadjiali, 4 from 4, still with a game to go. Everyone has a game to go on this board. Mark Scafidi 2nd, Dave Platt 3rd, John Gardner 4th. Anton Sock has 1 singular win, but John Gardner looks a fair way ahead. So there is a way in which it goes in Anton's favour, but it'd be Anton winning 2-0, John Gardner losing 2-0, unless they play each other, perhaps.
If you looking at that draw at the start, I would have thought Dave Platt, Lindsay Hadjiali 1 and 2, whichever way that went, and Matt Moody solid number 3. I would have thought. Matt Moody finds himself at the bottom of the heap on that on that board. Just not a great night. I reckon it's probably years since he's walked away from a game of darts with a sub 60 average. Top player, so he'd be disappointed with that. No way of fighting his way back into the knockout round from here. We've got John Gardner, Dave Platt on the stream board.
And g'day JK, he says g'day boys. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're going well.
G'day JK. I'm just going to go for a wee break, mate.
Yep. Platty makes the switch down to the 19s on 359. It's a good move. Only picks up 45, but, thought counts. John chases it around the board, does find a treble. So Platty coming back for 143 now. Picks up the 54 there. He leaves himself with 52. Treble on that last start would have left the double 8, but 52 is not bad. John Gardner for 124. Oh, hits at 20, misses the treble 18 off into the ones, but tidies at 19 up and leaves 84 when he comes back. If he comes back, plenty for double 16. There it is, and a 1-0 lead to Dave Platt. And hey, I said things could go to the way of Anton Sock should John Gardner lose 2-0, and well, given it's his good mate Dave Platt up against John Gardner, Anton will be thinking there's a fair chance, and well, he wouldn't be wrong. JK asks, how's Fat Sid going in the Challenge Tour? Fat Sid, of course, is my old man, James the Bull Bailey. We've been following him so far tonight, and he did fall short in the top 32. Had some really solid games all the way through to there. And, yeah, fell at the top 32 hurdle. So it was Mason and Brandon lost in the first round in the 256. Jeremy Fagg in the second, I think. Dad lost in the top 32. Simon, I think, is still going and into the top 16. Yep, and he's currently 1-0 down to Shane Turner. Other big names still in the comp: Mervyn King, Bo Greaves, Colin Osborne, Tom Sykes, who had 110 average earlier on in the the day over there. Pretty good day at the Challenge Tour. That is, of course, the PDC's Challenge Tour. It's like the second level of the Pro Tour. So you've got the 128 tour card holders, and everyone just below that who attended Q School goes into the Challenge Tour, and there's prize money on each day, and there's also tour cards at the end of the season to then get them onto the next season of the Pro Tour. John Gardner not going to take out the 170. Puts a solid ton in though. Platty on 230. $15.15 for tops, John Gardner. Oh, and he gets it done, and that's one leg apiece. I think that means that John Gardner's position in the top 16 should be fairly secure. That is, of course, if we do 4 off of each board into the top 16. It is, well, it's getting a little late. Yeah, absolutely, JK. Yeah, 296, the final entry list for today, and getting through to the top 32 is a big achievement. And I suppose one big thing that I'm sort of noticing, obviously I followed his Q School journey quite closely, and I think he really just struggled with stringing the consistent games together. And yeah, I think he's really tidied that up a fair bit in the practice over the last week and a bit, and yeah, come into this a lot stronger. So the way the Challenge Tour works over the next few days is, so there was the event this morning, local time, UK. There's another this afternoon, local time. Then there's 2 events again the following day. And then there's 1 event on Sunday, local time. And following on from that, I believe it's some UK Open qualifiers. So a few action-packed days of darts.
And the Wizard is 2-1 up on Shane Turner at the moment in the last 16.
Nice.
Ooh. It's probably not enough pressure on the 88 for Dave Platt. I imagine he's going to go 48 every day of the week. Boom.
Yep.
48 for tops. Oh, he's under. Double 10. Inside. Oh, holds his head. Was a real chance.
Big
One,
opportunity.
2, 3.
Oh,
Now.
could stay down there and try and pick up 76 on the 19s. Goes back up to the 20s.
Well, 10 can be awkward,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like it's going to be for Dave Platt somehow. He'll just be another double right next to one of my faves.
Yeah.
And side up. He can get that dart under there, the way his darts go. But he can't on this occasion.
Wow.
So Gardner to take the win on double 18. Double 90 once. Inside.
Not going to go.
Just
Platty now for 10.
boom. You see that dart go underneath that dart there? I bet the pundits would say, no way, Jose, is that dart going to go under there? And I sort of called it before with the double, saying he can get that dart under there. And he managed to, because that's how they go. They're like the Phil Taylor stacker, but he can stack them underneath as well as on top.
Yeah. Just there's only a few, there's not a whole lot of players that do it like that, but the ones that do, it can be valuable when you learn how to use that kind of technique correctly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just a quick sneak peek. What's happening over next door? Shane Turner, Simon Whitlock. Simon's 3-1 up on Shane.
Wouldn't it be a big statement for the Wizard for his first event off of the Pro Tour, having wrapped up Q School, come out and win it?
You know what? I think he probably will. He's going to love this. Like he does okay in pub tournaments and all that, and there's been a bit of conversation around him. He knows he can still throw a dart, and perhaps the opportunities that he's presented with now in some way are more attractive. Obviously, he would love to keep his tour card. He'd love to be, top 16 player, blah, blah, blah. But now, all of a sudden, there's the Simon and Mason Whitlock tour in Europe, exhibition tour. There's a chance of the ANZ Premier League for Simon and perhaps Mason. Who knows? I don't know who's... we have no word on how that's getting selected. So the world is oyster at the moment, and he's playing in this. Look, what did I say? The winner of this one wins
£2,500, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So $5,000. You'd be happy with that. And there's another one on for him tomorrow morning for us, tomorrow night for him. So.
Well, it'll probably be, if he wins that final, it'll probably be 20 minutes after he wins the final, he'll play his next game.
Nice. Wouldn't it be great to just have a massive weekend, go back to back, pick up £10,000? Thank your mother for the rabbits.
Yeah.
And so we still got games on. I thought.
Yeah, man.
Declan.
Come on. Oh, mate. Not just any game. Lindsay's come out and banged in a ton 40.
Super. This is what we come to watch, dart fans.
Ooh.
G'day, Becky Farley. And the Hudge fails to pick up a big treble on that visit. Got a massive lead. It's going to take something special to put any kind of pressure on the 108 here for Anton, especially after that skinny little one.
Yeah.
And I suppose the thing with having a regular gig, Declan, with regular players, they, when they watch it back, they know what's coming to them. So, you know, take the criticism on the chin. I talk to players about it. They message me quite often, you know. They're like, most of them are, you know, look, if there's anybody that we're upsetting, we wouldn't do it. But everybody's take it on the chin.
Yeah.
Tell us how it is.
And then we'll cop it back, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
You can rip into us for, I don't know, not paying attention or God knows what. You can't complain about our opinions because our opinions are always right.
Absolutely.
Tops for Lindsay.
I think
my opinion is that was a good dart.
Absolutely. There's an expectation that commentary is going to be non-biased, impartial, what do you call it when you don't upset people? Non-confrontational, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just because that's what everybody else does. That's kind of boring.
Yeah, because they're losing their job if they don't do it. Who's going to sack us, Declan? Fuck me.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to sack me? Don't say, don't even hint that you might. Come on. You're better than that, Declan.
I had a mouthful of coffee there, mate, and then you start talking about sacking.
JK, who wants Simon on a DSL live, motherfuckers? Fuck yeah.
Well, we were hoping to get him the other week when we were doing the Q School interviews.
Yeah, well, the other thing with him losing his tour card is he can come back and play on DSL now.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the only thing stopping him, was the tour card. Yeah. And we had some great times with Simon on there.
Yeah.
The Hudge belts in a 140. Boom.
It's just amazing to watch Lindsay, isn't it? He's a big guy and he's just so fluid and smooth and they just go in.
Oh, he's a beast of a man. And he's got just a magical control of a dart, Declan.
Indeed. But unfortunately,
he's
sometimes not magical control of his bladder.
Absolutely. How many times? At least twice he's had to abandon a game. One of them on the big stage of DSL ADC stage, and to go and have a leak halfway through. Would have, you know, he said to his opposition player, "I'll forfeit the game," but either way, I'm going. Came back, played on. Fair bump, play on.
Yeah. Anyway, you were going to say something really nice about the man, so please continue. If you can remember.
Oh, we've been waxing.
Oh, bullseye!
Oh, 32. Yeah, well, I take it all back.
Anton's on 210, but that's fucking boring, Lindsay.
Whatever I was going to say, I take it all back because it's a bit gutless, Linz. You fucking pussy. He got Anton's sock. One zip up, he's on 210, and you got a crack at a bullseye out, and you're on TV, Linz. Come on. Boom.
I mean, I guess when you can do that, not so bad. I think with that, there will be still one more game on this board yet, Ben, just so you're aware.
Cool. And nah, I appreciate that, Declan, and all those little things that you do to try and make it look like I'm not so fucked up and get this thing together. That's true. Like, I didn't even realise we were still in the round robin, and we've got 2 games left. My goodness. Whitlock.
It has.
is-
I was going to say it has taken a little longer tonight. It is boards of 6, is not so often. They're a bit bigger than what we're used to, and maybe it's a learning thing. It's always good to keep things mixed up and try it a bit different. Oh,
Yeah,
Simon!
yeah.
Oh, Simon takes the win, and he's into the quarters.
Nice. Come on, the whiz.
You have to grab out the shirt, mate.
Yeah, JK
Or is
says...
that still
Dec-
firmly glued to Kathy's body?
Ooh. Simon's spoken for. I just say that, and so is Kathy. So there. But what happens with Simon's shirt in our bedroom is none of anybody's business.
Fair enough.
JK says, Deck, what do you think about Nicholson Royal Rumble style game?
So I've never been into wrestling, and I'm not really sure what the Royal Rumble is. I think I have an inkling that it's kind of like what our Challengers board used to be. You have one, and then it's last man standing. I think that's how it works.
Like Challengers board, but you play... I'm not sure.
I think the Royal Rumble is there's 2 people wrestle, and then people come in one by one, and as they get knocked out, until the last person comes in, that's the last person standing. I could be completely wrong, but
That's pretty much Challengers board, right?
exactly.
Got ya. Yep.
But so for the big boys playing the PDC, it could be an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know.
Challengers board was bloody cool. Remember, we had 10 players. It was a lot of work because there's 10 different people to bring in and get them set up and make sure it all works and all that shit. But it was pretty good fun.
And if you're the PDC, that's a piece of piss.
Yeah. Kalua Wilson says, hey, Ben, Declan, and everyone else, happy Friday. G'day to you, Kalua. Benjamin
Happy Friday.
Flenley is in there. Oh, look, there's a bunch of you all there, and I was just looking through. I thought I saw a couple of other comments, but it was mostly JK. Some good ideas there, mate. So, anyway, we do have other games, don't we, Declan?
Yeah, we do, and I think we may be on. Not quite yet.
Not quite. Players still warming up. I haven't had a look to see who Simon's got next in the challenge tour, but
It should be the winner of Tommy Lishman and Aidan Kirk.
yeah, okay, cool.
They're at 4
right.
all now.
Yeah, no problems. Hey, look, some great events coming up at the Sterling Adriatic Centre this year, and if you want to book this awesome room for one of your events, doesn't have to be a dart event. They have pinball events there, they have ballroom dancing, line dancing, show bands, all sorts of stuff there. Get amongst it. Hey, Declan, I think we might be getting to the end of the games. There's not a game up on the... It's Nino Galunich warming up on the stream board at the moment. So just...
Oh, well, I might have been wrong.
Let's have a look through the draw, see what's going on there.
Yeah, shit, they're all done. My bad. Everyone's done. Oops.
Well, rip through.
Well, there you go. So John Donnelly and Edwina Dryden only have one leg between them for those top 2 spots there. Oi.
Quick refresher route. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
All good. Killian Gibney and Garode Carmody rounding out Group A there. And I believe it is still going to be top 4 off, but we shall see. Dylan Wyatt, Stephen Ireland, Liam Marlowe, and Keith Baumgarten are the top 4 spots on Group B, with Dylan Walsh, Simon Nurek missing out. Group C, EJ Dryden, Nino Galunich, Tom Wiley, Damien Stack getting through. Alex Piper, Darren Yaxley missing out there. And our streaming board, Group D, it was Lindsay Hajjali, Mark Scafidi, Dave Platt, John Gardner, who went through. Matt Moody picked up a win there and finished just above Anton in the end. And, yeah. So I believe it's going to be 4 off of each of those boards into a top 16. So it should be a pretty well, pretty stacked top 16, really. Should be good.
Absolutely, some great players showed up tonight, and makes for a good comp. Interestingly, Declan, I'll say I think some of the players might be holding out their best for this knockout, because there's been some hit and miss darts. You would have expected Platty to throw a lot better. Check this. Well, let's just bring up the leaderboard now. I'll have a look and see who's done what tonight.
Yep, sure. Well, EJ Dryden, as we've been talking about all night, is absolutely on fire. Had 107 average in one of his games, and clearly leading the pack there. Dylan Wyatt, though, is quite high up there in second. Lindsay Hajjali and Tom Wiley, bugger all between them. Liam Marlowe, Keith Baumgarten, Dylan Walsh, Stephen Ireland, all sitting around a similar level. Dave Platt, John Donnelly rounding out the pack. But there is a bit of a few points in the average drop, really, between 9th and 10th. And, we could see that really sort of define how the games go in the knockout, or it could mean bugger all.
There's 16 players going through, not necessarily the top 16 in averages, right? So, that's how it goes. But I think if I pull anything out of those stats, Declan, I'm looking at Dave Platt sitting 9th on a 70 average. He's got a lot of darts left in him tonight. You know what I mean? I think we're going to see some things, and stick around, because Dave Platt probably does not finish a night on less than a 75 average, so it means he's going to throw an 80 for the rest of the night to get that 75. Yeah. And we'll possibly see some big things. Lindsay looks good. EJ looks hot. And
does indeed.
Dion, 78 average, dominated his board, so you never know.
We've seen him win plenty of weeks. He knows how to win.
Dion's a player that can peak at different times through the night, I feel, and what he needs to do is peak at the end. 78. 78's not his peak. It's not his top game, but he might have had a peak already. I don't know. We haven't watched his game, so hard to say. But look, I reckon look out for Dave Platt right now. Hard to pick it from here. EJ is hot. Been hot all night. Has not really dropped.
Yeah, I reckon it's hard to look past EJ really on stats, but I want to back Lindsay. Yeah. He's just so consistently through, tonight. He's just cruised through ton 40, ton 60, ton 40, and just, good to watch. I reckon he's on.
Yeah, well, let's just have a quick squiz and see if the...
Platty's yelling him out.
Oh, okay. Well, let's whack this up. I'll see if we can...
Well, while you do that, quick comment there from Brian Nichols. Just found this channel. Class production on this stream. Might just be the best live stream darts going. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Brian, for the kind comment. Much appreciated, mate. And, we try our best. And, glad to be appreciated, Brian. Make sure you stick around. And, we're here every Friday this time. And
it's been a long time since we've had any super bad comments, Declan.
Yeah, the people love us.
It must be behaving.
Well, maybe it's just a
Too
matter
much.
of maybe it's a matter of be a little bit of a count, but not too much of a count, because then people don't like that.
Man, I'm way older than you, and I've yet to find the line. So if you figure it out, school me on that.
Fair enough. Sorry, do you have the bracket there?
I do. Yep. Boom.
There we go. So John Donnelly, John Gardner, board 1. Nina Galunich, Liam Marlowe, board 2. Lindsay Hajali, Garode Carmody, board 3. Oh, our stream board is Stephen Island, Tom Wiley. That's going to be a good one.
Big one.
The man who is Irish versus the man who looks Irish. Board number 4, Dion White, Damien Stack. Board number 6, Mark Scafidi, Killian Gibney. And number 7, the big table topper, EJ Dryden, up against Keith Baumgarten, with Edwina Dryden and David Platt to take place. Not assigned a board yet. Maybe not quite enough scorers.
Yeah, I think maybe didn't set up the spare board tonight. I don't know. But,
Yeah, maybe.
the players warming up. Oh, look, the Tom's up there at the board.
It's going to be a good one. Both of these guys really can bring out a fantastic game when they need it. And, well, something tells me they'll need it against each other.
Oh, Declan, you know what I love about these two blokes? The intensity. Just have a look at these faces. The game's not even started yet.
And for those of you perhaps new, maybe Brian Nichols out there, we call Stephen Ireland the angry emoji, because when he throws his darts, he is bright red and he looks angry, but he's the happiest bloke around, so friendly. It's just when he's throwing his darts.
Super nice guy, but
yeah. Look at him.
and it's game on.
Ireland by name and Ireland by nation.
140 in the deck.
Tom takes the early lead.
58.
Popus Marcos says Dave Platt is used to playing long tournaments and late comps. I'm backing him. You're not wrong, Popus. And yeah, absolutely. In terms of experience of handling the long nights, with anyone in this room, Platty has to be right up there. Lindsay certainly has a lot of experience as well, but I think Platty's just got that bit more behind him, and it's always hard to look past him.
79.
And he then says, angry ranger in regards to Stephen Ireland. Top bloke, great averages, the business. Indeed.
Declan, JK was talking about that comp. He was talking about similar, but you don't know who's coming out until the music plays. So I'm not sure if you don't advertise who's playing, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, interesting. Because we used to do the draw at the start of the night. You pick your top 2, and then the rest of them were there and in sequence, and you knew who was coming.
So maybe the players don't know who they're playing. I don't know. But
Yeah.
if you're going to do it as an online thing, they got to know, because you can't just have.
Oh well, no, it'd be like a PDC comp.
Oh, I got you.
That's what Paul
righto.
Nicholson was on about, as a PDC comp. Yeah.
Oh, got ya. Righto. I thought he was talking about a DSL thing. Got ya.
Come on, mate. I don't think Paul Nicholson's quite around to give us recommendations on comps we should run.
No, I thought he was talking about getting Paul Nicholson to play v Simon Whitlock.
Oh, that'd be a big one. Tom Wiley hits 32 and a 16 dart break of throw to open us up in this game. By the way,
Simon's a way bigger player than Paul Nicholson, and Simon would play on our stream most times we asked him, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's always given us interviews and done anything that he's allowed to do. Push the boundaries even.
Mm-hmm. wears the shirt around as a thing of pride, which is a fantastic touch.
Oh, how cool is that? It's getting a photo of Simon wearing his DSL shirt around.
Yeah, it was just like I saw it just like randomly on Facebook one day, posted
Yeah.
by some darts club. I'm like, oh, that's sick.
Oh, Island's on. Ooh, 140. I slid into that shot, mate.
Yeah.
45.
Oh, and he's firing. Oh, it's a 1. Means he's not going to leave a finish off of this shot, but takes a chunk out of it. 256 for Wiley. Oh, Tom. Even though half the 20 was blocked there, the 19 still was not the right dart. A treble would not have left to finish.
100.
Ton for Stephen, leaves 114. Down the bottom. Now you can go down the bottom.
9.
Leaves you 150.
You talking to me or him?
Both.
Oh,
26.
Ooh. Awkward couple of darts there from Stephen. 150 is a big ask.
oh, he's gone 19s.
Oh, not far off, but it's not going to go. Treble 14, treble 10, treble 18.
I actually
Pick your
had
poison.
every faith in Tom Wiley to go bull, bull, bull then, or at least have a crack at it. I just felt the Simon went like, because we were talking about Simon before. I had it in my head. I'm like, he's going bull, went straight for it. But
Perhaps a touch ambitious, mate, but you
well,
know,
he's got
the
his
boy can dream, can't he?
yeah. Look, he's got his game face on. He's looking for a final here. He's not looking to showboat in the first round. That's for sure. 20 for tops.
Exactly. Oh, double 10.
Who's inside?
Ooh. Come on, angry emoji. Save your match here. 16 for tops. There it
Boom.
is.
I'm just getting into this, man.
Yeah, I'm just
Cool,
enjoying
mate.
watching it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, big ton 34 there for Stephen. Sets him up on 207. Tom is smashing him in.
99.
He started
238.
switching around a bit too, Tom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh. And about 2 minutes ago, it was looking like Tom Wiley was going to be heading into the court. He's getting ready to play his next game. And now, all of a sudden, it's a lot more likely that Stephen Ireland will be doing that here now. 82. Goes the bullseye, and I think that's a 3. 19, 20 to leave tops. Does. 99's an awkward one at the best of times. Should start on the 19s. He's just taking a moment to listen to my thoughts there and rethink it. He does. Tops. Oh, went for it. A little little low, though.
79.
Leaves double 10. Tops for Stephen Ireland. Double 10.
Boom.
There it goes. Wow, what a turnaround for the angry emoji. And I guess that's the brutality of continuing on with this whole best of 3 format through to this stage in the tournament. I could watch a best of 17 game between those two, really, at that standard. But 2-1 it is to Stephen Ireland. He finds himself in the quarters.
Yeah, we mentioned it through the game, and will again. The intensity of those two blokes, both of them when they play, as individuals when they play darts, belies their natural personality when they're... But I mean, Tom Wiley's, probably more vivacious and all that. I don't know, gregarious or whatever. But, like he'll practice hard against you. But Steve Ireland is just brings out this ferociousness in the game and in his game face and the whole look about him, and it's cool to watch. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. And it's important, I think, to have that kind of intensity when you play. You don't want to be, flambering around, if that's a word, or, you don't want to be relaxed and whatever. You want to be focusing and giving the game the attention it deserves, and also not giving your opponent any kind of inkling as to what's going on. You just straight get the job done, even if you're playing shit.
Yeah, look, if I knew all the answers about how to play darts, I'd be one of these top dart players as well. But one of the things that I do notice in players, if they are less introspective, if they're not self-conscious, if their focus is all on the board, not worried about anything else that's going on, just focusing on putting darts up on the board, they seem to go better. From what I've seen, you know what I mean. Takes different players different things to get in the zone and get on. Some of them feed off the audience more and what have you. Hey, Whitlock is playing Tommy Lishman. Let's just have a quick squiz at this one, mate.
Yeah, bloody hell.
This looks like a cracking leg here. This is in the Challenge Tour quarterfinals. Whitlock's gone 1-3-4, 1-3-4, 1-3-3. Tommy Lishman not backing down. It's 1-1. And this is game on. PDC Challenge Tour.
Quick note around the grounds. Bo Greaves is the first semi-finalist with a 5-1 win over Henry Coates. Tidy 95 average. Whew. I believe she'll play the winner of Mervyn King and Michael Unterbuchner.
Lishman misses the bullseye, leaves 25. Whitlock 59 to fix up to make it 2-1. It doesn't take it.
Wow. They stick with the first of 5 legs format, I think, until the semis, and then it extends out, same as what the Pro Tours do. There you go. Tommy Lishman's taking it. But yeah, so Simon needs to kind of...
A short break. Sorry, mate.
You're home.
Between legs, and we'll have a look at what you can do to get around Sterling Adriatic Centre in 78 Jones Street, Belcatta. Hey, let's have a look at the draw, see what's going on.
I was going to say, I've just had a squiz, and man. So we'll go from the top. John Donnelly, John Gardner still going. Nina Galunic gotten over Liam Marlowe there. Big Hudge over Garode Carmody will face Stephen Ireland, who got over Tom Wiley, as we saw. Dion Wyatt over Damien Stack there. Faces Killian Gibney, who got over Mark Scafidi. EJ Dryden, top of the averages for the night, loses 2-0 to Keith Baumgarten. Now, Keith's a solid player for sure, but when you're EJ Dryden topping the averages for the night, a 2-0 win's probably not what you're expecting. Sorry, a 2-0 loss.
Peak too early, mate. Perhaps. We'll have to go and have a look at that game and see what happened, because Keith could have just thrown out of his skin. He's a player that can lift, and the way the room looked tonight, if you're going to lift against a superstar, EJ Dryden was the superstar tonight. So, anyway, he's knocked the fuck out, and Dave Platt took over.
Dave Platt gets the win over Edwina Dryden 2-0 and takes on Keith now.
Righty,
so over one Dryden and they both got over Drydens and now try to get over each other. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't worry.
Sounds
Let's move on.
Pretty go, Declan. So we haven't got a game on the stream board just yet. I'm just going to have a squiz at what was going on. Simon Whitlock and Tommy Lishman. It's 3-1 to Lishman. I think, Declan, Aussie dart lovers, I think we're going to appreciate checking this stuff out. Don't think we care that we're doing this in a break of our Sterling Adriatic. Platty would probably enjoy seeing it himself if he was watching it back, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. He could be having a squiz up on the telly as he's doing the draw.
Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck?
Wizard for a 180 and 170 in the same leg.
Come on. Remember the times when Simon Whitlock was... he's left 38. Was so prolific with big pegs. He was the first guy to be just hitting massive finishes on the regular. I don't know. It was man, you would have been like 10 or 11 when that was going down. But he was. He takes out the 38s, 2-3 to Whitlock. That he was just... it was almost like the... it's hard to explain it. It's almost... no one could do a backflip on a BMX until the first dude did a backflip on the BMX. And then once you start seeing it on the regular, every one of the fuckers doing it. You know what I mean? So Whitlock just started hitting these big pegs on the regular that was not the norm at darts. They were a rarity because the boards were pretty shit and the wires were pretty fat. And, to pick up those big bullseye finishes. And he wasn't afraid to finish on a bullseye either in those big combos. And he was taking out combos in ways, almost like the way that Whitlock has not upstaged the pundits, but he's, instead of there being a particular way to go, he's going his own way and not proving them wrong, but he's showing that this is the way to go in this situation for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, look what we've got up here, Declan. Game just opens up. Haji Ali opens with a ton. It's the Hudge versus Angry Emoji, Stephen Island. JK says 170 machine. He was too. And look, just recently, he took out 150 bull Simon Whitlock in a ranking comp. In 2024, I believe.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know how recent that was. I feel like it was 23.
Oh, was it 23?
I feel like it was a while ago. Still good as fuck, but a little while ago.
I'm still trying to get my grandkids to pull my finger when I fart, mate, so it's where we're at.
Oh, God. Lindsay, ton 40, 24.
But boom, intensity. Oh, man, I'm going mega close up on Angry. The Hudge.
Poppers Marcos in the YouTube reckons Bailey Marsh pegs out the same way as the Wizard. It works.
Bailey's got a lot of different ways of going. So does Simon.
Yeah.
And I don't think like the whole "this is the way I go" works for everyone. Some people, pull confidence from the, I suppose, knowing that this is the textbook, this is what I'm doing, bang bang. It's very familiar to me.
Speaking of
24 on
textbook,
the
32
board.
for Lindsay.
Ooh, it's inside. So Steve's still got to spread his wings a bit here, but the some players like to sow their seeds on the board. Spread it round, go for something a little bit flashy, or or this is what I feel like I'm going to hit in this moment, and go for that. And
Yeah.
Hudge felt like he was going to hit double eight. And mate of mine, Justin Wood, plays darts for our side. Silver Sands number 1. Best player probably in our side now. Now that Corey's gone. Good mates with Lens, and he said you'll see him mouthing words when he's not happy with something as he walks up. And his go-to is Herionis. Oh, you Herionis.
Jesus.
He said, so if you're trying to lip read him or figure out what it is, it's pretty Herionis.
Hey, whatever works. Just chipping away, steady and consistent. Big 121 there, and that leaves 139, and it's an awkward finish, but it is a finish indeed. And only a 60 there for Stephen. I'm going to feel that Lindsay will be feeling pretty confident right about now. Looking to take his foot off the gas, though. Solid 95, 44 when he returns. Double 16.
Boom.
There you go. And the angry emoji turns to the smiley emoji. And back angry again. Lindsay Haji Ali is our first semi-finalist of the night. Pretty solid, tidy, consistent game.
Yeah.
Stephen never really got close.
Nah. He got a bit of a spring in his step tonight, Lens. And
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, look, he looked determined. Angry emoji, but just didn't quite let him flow. Something was missing, and Lynn's just had the answers. Hey, in other Challenge Tour news, Simon Whitlock's beat Tommy Lishman 5-3 to go into semis, I believe.
Awesome. Simon's in the semi, and you've got a semi to go with it, I'm sure.
Oh, mate, probably. Nah, it's pretty cool. Look, growing up, it wasn't like I was a young man when Simon started hitting the scene. We're at the same age pretty much, and but watching his success as I was learning to play darts and getting into darts, it was just so cool. Like someone that I could really identify with, Australian. Got to see him, although it wasn't very frequently. Nowadays, you get to see a lot of Simon. Modus, PDC, and he's got all these exhibitions and stuff coming up now. There's a fair bit going on. It'd be pretty cool to check it out.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder
I
wonder if they're streaming the exhibitions, Declan.
Some do.
Fuck, we should
but
do it. We
I
should
think
go
it's
and
all.
stream it.
Yeah, bloody oath. Well, I was going to say it'd be sick if they, if they have a tour of exhibitions around Australia. You know, even if
hell yeah,
even if he couldn't be a part of that Australian Premier League, which is rumoured that he, might be a chance. But even if he can't be, still some exhibitions down under could be really good.
Yeah, absolutely, fucking for sure. It'd be I'd go. I went to, they had Kyle Anderson exhibitions over here. JK organised one. It was cool as fuck. Oh, and Damo. So players get up to go and have a crack at them on stage, and
Yep.
no shit. Like you watch these guys play on the games, and it's good, but they're playing conservatively almost because they need to win. Up on stage at an exhibition, they are fucking reckless, let me tell you, and Hollywood shit that's so awesome. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Anyway, we got a draw here. Let us know what's going on, Dick.
There you go. So John Donnelly, Nino Galunic still going. Big Hudge, Lindsay Hudjali, we saw get the win 2-0 over Stephen Ireland. Plays the winner of that. Dion Wyatt 2-0 over Killian Gibney and awaits the winner of Keith Baumgarten, Dave Platt. So not too far. There we go. Platty's got the win and takes on Dion. That is going to be a big
Hope
semi.
that's on stream. Speaking of big semis, I hope that's on stream.
Noah Halliwell's dropped us in a comment, and I've just checked it. Benno, you fucked up, mate. Simon lost 5-3.
Oh, bullshit.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Benjamin.
This is not CNN. We don't always tell the truth. Or what is it? NBC? Nah, whatever. I think
CNN is a news network.
It doesn't tell the truth, but I don't know where I was going with that.
Don't they? Aren't they all? We're all getting conspiracy theories here.
Oh, we've just officially become an official news network because we're fucking spreading bullshit. I think everybody thinks it's funny that I fuck up. Anyway, it's not. I'm embarrassed of myself. I'll watch this back tomorrow and just go, Ben, you fucking dickhead. Declan, why didn't you tell me? So you started telling me. You have started telling me. I know I appreciate it because then when I look back, anyway, I feel stupid in the moment instead of doing it after the fact, Declan.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We can't all be perfect.
Hey, Platt, Wyatt, ready to go. Boom. Oh, I got the first dart.
Nice. And this is a semi-final, first to 3 legs, so a little bit extended format. And on that note, I'm due another beer, so I'll be back very, very shortly.
Both these guys, previous winners of a Dosh Adriatic Friday night. Dave Platt Of course, the organiser, Mr. Dosh himself. Set himself up pretty. Dion White back on 273 against the throw. Probably at this point thinking this leg is fucked. Bloody on tops. Just above. He can get those ones under. We know that. Still can. But not on this occasion.
Dion can't do a whole lot off a 228, but could try and apply some pressure. And he does. Big ton 40 leaves 88. Say it every time. Platy doesn't know what pressure is. Bang. There it goes. Dion hoping to put those three-pronged flights, the 120-degree condor flights, to better use this leg. He's off to a good start. Prong's definitely not the right term. Three-blade. And only a 58 there, but keeping them straight, not veering off into the ones and fives. Oh, I jinxed Platy there. Sorry, mate. Big visit from Platy. One of those ones that's just inevitable, really. Dion needed a treble there. Wouldn't have left the finish, but it would have kept him just that extra couple of points ahead. Because now Platy's doing this. And this leaves himself a tidy 104 finish. And Dion, little too far away for comfort, really. Big ton 40 of his own, and he does leave a nice finish in 82. Doing well to combat the circumstances. Double 16, Platy. Ooh. Big relief for Dion now coming back, knowing that he's done a good job in that last visit. 25, could go another, could go 17. He does for tops. Oh. One dart missed piece for the leg here. There you go. Double 16 goes for Platy. That's 2-0. And it is Dave to throw first for potentially a 3-0 whitewash into the final tonight. Solid visit. Dion really needs to come out firing, and he's not happy with the release. Resets, comes back, just a bit under.
We haven't seen him play. Haven't seen him play tonight, but what we have seen is some stats from Dion White, and they look pretty good.
They did, absolutely, and perhaps a little bit of tiredness in the night. Perhaps, well, you know, the pressure applied by David Platt to anyone is certainly something you've got to be able to cope with. And we know Dion can. He's done it many times, but maybe it's not the kind of levels he's been put under so far tonight, and he's just adjusting.
Oh, that was a pretty good set. It was,
for sure.
Right around where he wants them. Didn't get the first one going on that occasion. Can he bring it into the right? Fails to. And that was my concern there, Declan, that if that first dart landed in the right side of the treble 20 bed, he probably could have just stacked those in there. But
19, Platty. Think about it. Oh, he thought about it and hit the bloody 3. Big visit from Dion and capitalising on the mistake from Platt. Ooh. Platty only gets down to the same number as Dion. 131.
Oh, Leon. Dion, I should say. He's muffed it. Or maybe a fix here. Left himself on a tidy 2-darter. And,
well, 1 darter if you're brave enough.
Exactly.
94.
That is a treble 3, and therefore he won't take it out this visit. Do or die for Dion Wyatt.
10 for
Tops.
tops. Boom.
Gets done. Dion now has the darts to send it into a last leg decider. Of course, Platt will throw first, should it come down to that. And our other semi-final is John Donnelly and Lindsay Haji Ali. And Lindsay leads that one, 1-0. Currently averaging 75 to John's 65. For reference, these guys are averaging 85 on Platty's side and 82.5 on Dion's side. So, you know, they're only 1 leg in on the other semi, but this one's certainly providing more fireworks, and that's some more with a 133 after the poor start from Platt. Big visit. And Dion does not have a treble to answer. Wow.
Oh, that's a
Big.
massive hit. Wow.
Wow. After a 42 start, he's gone ton 33, ton 40, ton 34. This reminds me of the 15 dart leg where he scored 15 in one visit as well earlier. You know? Potential 14.
Fat 12, 32.
No, for tops.
Oh, shit, 52.
And he gets it.
Boom.
There you go. 14 dart leg wherein he scored 42 in a visit. Platty is the king of fucking up a visit and still making a belter of a leg tonight. And he finds himself in the final with a 3-1 win over Dion Wyatt.
Oh, absolutely. 14 dart leg to win it. And, I called it early, Declan, and I want to rewind the tape and have a look because I'm pretty sure that I said Dave Platt is not peaking early and he is going to probably come back and really smash his competition. So
I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that, and you were not wrong.
Yep. Righto. So what do we got?
Impressive stuff. We got Lindsay 2-0 over John Donnelly currently.
Yeah, cool. And
Not enough
obviously
time to switch over, I don't think.
we're waiting for the final. Might as well put that one up, shouldn't I? Really?
Yeah, if you can.
stick it over my head so I can just do whatever I want behind it, and then.
Yep, well, you're all good, mate. We can't see you. You can pick your nose and God knows what. Go for it, mate. Lindsay 2-0 up, as you can see there, and on 283. Leaves 238 with a visitor 45. 240 for John Donnelly. He hits a max, and I could hear that in the headphones that the crowd was cheering before that one went through on the scoreboard. So a big visit for John Donnelly to keep his hopes alive in this match. Hudge coming up.
I just put a bit of the crowd noise back into the mix, mate, just so that...
Nice. Oh, it's an awkward one. 66. He doesn't leave a finish. So you feel John's got to take this. Maybe there is time to switch over.
Oh, it sounded like cheers coming from the audience to me. Hands clapping.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah,
there you go. John has got it. What are they on? 3.
Or JK wants to put a carton on the fact that Taj wins it. Oh, no. You know what? No. I just can't afford to lose shit at the moment. No. I'm backing. When I say I'm backing Platty, I feel like Platty's going to win it, but I'm not backing anyone because.
Well, the two cameras should have been switched over for you, Benno, if you've got time to have a squiz.
I'm counted there.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me a second. Incorrect.
Lindsay, a couple of tons in this leg, and he's on 203. And John struggling to string them together. So as well as he did in the last to keep the game alive, not quite done as much in this leg. Down the bottom. Nope, stays there, bangs in a 140. Comes back for 63. John really needs a big visit to try and put some pressure on. Goes down the bottom. Arguably the right move, but hits the 7. $63 now. 17 for the first start. 46, 2 darts in hand. Oh, went for the 6 or 10, hits the 13. And so he will have 32 when he returns. Of course, John failing to leave a finish, leaving 183. Picks up the 57 and leaves himself 86. Nope, sorry, 91 because it was a 555. Double 16. And there it is. Lindsay Haji versus David Platt will be our final. And Ben, I recall you saying earlier on when Lindsay and Platty played in the round robin stage, you're like, this could be the final. And it is.
I think I did. We did. Yes. I've always
How
thought
good's
I've
that?
been a little bit prophetic.
Sorry, the word's pathetic.
Something like that.
Just kidding, mate. No,
Righto.
you're quite. You are mystic.
Anyway,
Yeah, we'll work
No.
out one that rolls off the tongue.
enough about us. Fucking comment on Facebook. Hit us up there. Comment live. Let's get into this final. It's going to be an absolute cracker. This is the game we've been waiting for all night. Lindsay Argiali, Dave Platt. And I think, to be fair, Declan, I probably called both of them tonight. At one point I probably said, yeah, Lindsay's definitely going to win tonight. And another point I probably said Dave Platt's the hot favourite to win tonight. So, either way, I think we've got our best game. EJ was hot early. I honestly thought he was going to do something. But like I said, he, like you can be hot early and not hot late.
Yeah, I don't want to say that there's a curse or anything like that, but how many times have we seen the person that topped the averages in the round robin lose in the knockout first round?
Yeah.
How many times have we backed him and it's bit us on the dick? You know?
Exactly. Loss.
So if you want to win Dosh Friday nights, just play not quite so good in the round robin to be sweet.
Yep.
This is not financial or sporting advice.
Or even gambling advice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, we'll just kick back and wait for the final to get ready.
You got to let
Lindsay
them prepare.
and,
It's a big
yeah.
game, and
Yeah.
what is it? $200 on the line, I think, for the winner.
Yep. Indeed. They've been playing for the past, 4 hours? 3.5, 4 hours to get to this moment. You don't want to rush into it. Don't want to make a mug of yourself.
Exactly. Psych yourself into it, and it's not all about. Look, honestly, $200 is pocket change to Dave Platt. It's more about the win. Just keep on winning.
Exactly right.
That desire to dominate is. It takes energy, Declan. It takes
It does.
resolve. It takes stoicism. We're away.
And,
The Hajj is up first. Game on, motherfuckers.
what's the bet that Lindsay's next visit will be 140? I think I've lost count of the amount of time it's gone ton 40 to start off legs.
Fuck yes, I agree. It's the kind of monotonous regularity you want to have, isn't it, Declan?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's on. Oh, made a liar out of me.
100.
Tun's still alright, but sure, he's not complaining. There was no hairy anus on the venture to the board that time.
that's exactly it. It's honestly, Woodsy reckons if you watch it back, you can lip read it. It's that obvious if you know what he's saying.
Fair enough. You have to do a bit of a zoom out shot for us, mate.
140.
Oh, boom.
There's the 140. I was a visit early. Ooh.
65.
Dave Platt right now is in a position that he's been put in that he has put others in so often in these tournaments. Lindsay, the dominant player to get us started here.
60.
And first to 4 legs will feel like an eternity compared to the previous format. 101 now. 20 down for 57. 62 triple 10. Yep.
45.
Hit the 6. Leaves himself 56 when he comes back. Down for a 19. And leaves the 167. 16 for tops, Lindsay. 16's good. Ooh. Just opens the door a little bit. And a 167. Oh yeah, close up of Bob Turner, getting the pint down. 60's good. 57 is good for the bullseye. Oh, and that's a 13, so that is an awkward one.
130.
Bob's not happy about that. Looks like he's had plenty of pints so far tonight. Double 10. Double 5. Oh, there it is. Certainly made more work out of that than what he should have by rights, given the strong advantage he had. But he gets the win, and that is the most important thing at this point.
43.
Bailey Marsh has jumped in for a look. G'day, mate. Haven't seen you chuck a dart on stream for a while, mate.
Yeah, been a while. Suppose you got family at home and all that jazz, you know. You can't just go around
5.
pubs in Stirling playing darts on a Friday night every week. But we miss you, mate. The flamingo pajamas that were quite a statement last time we saw you there.
Him, Blake Hatchett, Corey Collins. Definitely don't mind getting frocked up for the occasion.
Yeah. And they got the darts to back it up, that's for sure.
Bob's rocking the DSL on that right arm like a boss, Declan.
You'd think he's media trained. Knows exactly
Exactly.
where to sit, how to place it.
Find the camera, Bob. Flex.
Yeah.
Ton for Lynx. See, oh, God, is he pulling that off or what?
60.
Only 60, Dave Platt, and Lynn's might be a fair way back, but I feel like a big double treble visit here, and shit's getting real.
Down to 226. Platty will most likely be the first to a finish. Ooh.
Did you see that dart came from underneath those two and almost hit the bloody double, Declan?
Yeah, it must have
Unbelievable.
flicked the flight on the way in, and I just had an awkward landing trajectory.
One thing you can bet on Dave Platt doing is being able to hit a treble 20 from above or underneath those darts. His darts
Exactly.
lay down like Phil Taylor's, sort of stack on top, but he can also flip one underneath.
Yeah.
Don't know if he's got a name for it, but I think we're going to, from here on in, we're going to call it the flipper. I'll let you know when I see it.
So Lindsay down in the 19s. Single and a treble will give him a dart at the bullseye. 2 singles, though. Doesn't do much for him.
58.
68 he requires if he returns. 116 for Platty. Again, single and a treble will leave tops now. Ooh. bullseye.
Boom!
Oh, Lindsay, only way to go, mate. And he's halfway there. 2-0 lead.
Oh, Bob's right nut. He's getting a lot of airtime tonight.
I thought about mentioning the moose knuckle, but at least you brought it up first. Of course you brought it up first, Ben.
Declan, if there's a gutter to swim in, I'll be there. You know that. Just do it for the team.
And Lindsay banging the ton 40.
It's game on. I reckon Lindsay's looking pretty good. Oh, here we go. Oh!
They're itching for it. Getting closer and closer.
Oh, it's pretty.
140.
Ooh. Massive shot here for Lindsay. 121.
Oh,
60. 25. 11. Which way do you go? 11 it is for the bullseye. Ooh, it was almost back-to-back bullseye pegs for Lindsay Haji Ali. Instead, it is Dave Platt with a crack at a big fish. That is a treble 5. Treble 20 there, though. 90. Eight for tops.
48 2 darts.
Lindsay is storming through. Play is right there every time. It's just Lindsay's just that one shot ahead, really.
40.
And this is something that we've seen Dave Platt do to a lot of players over a lot of years. And Lindsay's just that shot ahead, half a shot ahead even, whatever it is, he's taking out the finishes.
Yeah.
Dave's not his brilliant best, let's be honest.
81.
No. But we know Dave's B game is still quite good. And, you know, he's keeping up with Lindsay, almost. And you wouldn't say Lindsay's on his A game either. But he's just having these patches that are just so good. They just put him in these positions that Platty's really struggling to keep up with. But there's also positions that, or shots where Lindsay's just letting him catch back up that little bit.
And it is hard to tell because obviously Dave needs to win every leg from here.
Mm.
But also you might think, oh, well, he'd be getting tired, whatever. But he seems to have that ability to turn it on at the end of a night. And that's why he wins competitions, because that's when you got to be at your best, is at the end. And can still happen from here, Dave.
135.
He's listening. He's hearing you.
He's got the earpiece in, Deck.
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay. Oh, you gorgeous big man. He's only 83, misses that one there. So Doesn't leave a finish. Dave Platt on a finish. A big one, albeit still on. Oh, not now.
100.
Dave definitely going to get a crack at the 52.
This looks good, though. Down for a 48 or stay at the treble 20?
Stays up there, smashes into 140.
Wow.
It's a statement, isn't it?
Absolutely. 12 for tops. Platty to keep him in it.
Oh.
Double 14 for Lindsay.
Oh, boom.
How good. A 4-0 win in the final over Dave Platt. I don't know if that's a scoreline that Dave Platt's faced in a final of the Dosh Friday nights, but you'd have to say certainly deserved for the way Lindsay played. Back-to-back week wins, I think it is, for Lindsay as well. And, well, it's an interesting start to the year. Oh, and that's my cue.
Oh, what's that, Declan? Sorry, mate. Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to zoom out on shots a bit.
It's all good. I was just saying that's my cue.
Oh, look out. Speaking of Dosh, oh, look at that. There's a fistful of 50s going on. Players getting handed out their money. That's at least a couple of $100 for the winner, and I think $100 for runner-up. Couple of prizes on the way down. Chase the Ace, play your cards right, and just a bloody good night of darts. All set up, played on Darts Connect. All the boards are well lit. Ockies well founded and measured. Everything's set up well, so if you want to come down 78 Jones Street, Belcatta, and have a crack at Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts, all you have to do is turn up, pay your money, get there by 7 o'clock on a Friday night, and you're in. Play in the group stage, you get a chance to play everyone on your board, so you get a good crack at it. It's not like you get knocked out first game. And Big EJ shaking hands with Platty. Look.
And he's rocking the Dosh shirt. How good is that?
Pretty cool. Down wide over there.
Yeah. We can have a squiz at Anton and Bob packing up. When we eventually get there. Oh, and Bob's going the other way. Might have to speed up.
Anton Sock with the repping the old school Dosh shirt.
Yeah. Bob lifting up the Ockies there.
Did that come through on the mic, Declan? I'm not sure. I picked something up from the venue there a bit. Not sure.
Oh, God. I was going to say, look at it how he was with that pint earlier. Surprised he's able to bend down that far and not fall over.
Oh, mate, I think he
I'm sure he wasn't that bad. Maybe he's just tired, I'm sure.
No, he's looking pretty good.
He is.
You want to see me these days?
Oh,
Pan around,
let's
mate.
have a look for something more interesting.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You're nasty.
Sorry, Bob. I'm sorry, mate. I do like
Bob,
that.
that's Declan in control now. It's not me doing this. This is just you'll know when I'm being a dick. He's probably looked up at the camera and seen what you're doing.
Yeah. Keith Baumgarten dropping shirts on the floor.
Well, he had a blinder tonight. We never got back to have a look at that game. Who did he knock out?
EJ.
Knocked out EJ, man of the match. So,
Yeah.
find that game.
Keith averaged 85.89. EJ only had a 72 there, but
Yeah,
that's
righto.
a dominant performance from Keith.
Yeah, but
And you
85
remember the Tom Wiley Stephen Ireland game?
Yep.
Tom Wiley averaged 85 to Stephen Ireland 75,
Wow.
and it was Stephen 2-1 there in that game.
Yeah, there you go. So, shit happens. You just can't. I think it might have been your dad that told me, Declan, you've got to be good, but you got to be a bit lucky as well.
Yeah.
At times. Sometimes the draw's got to go in your favour. Sometimes just games go in your favour. Sometimes the darts just land for you. Sometimes it's just your night, and you know it as well as anyone. Sometimes you just have those nights, you just have an absolute blinder, and everything just goes for you. Everything works for you.
Yeah, indeed. It's just the way it goes sometimes, and Platty's very focused there on organiser things. It's
All right, have a look back. Go back to the big screen. Just show that. Flip around, and then we'll see the delay, and we'll see those guys up there. So if you hold that there for a second, we're looking at the big screen TV in there, and we're going to watch. We can see how long the delay is. I'm just interested to know how far behind they watch it. So I think you must have been. Here we go. Off we go. Look around the room.
If you ever wondered how real time to real time is, yeah.
This is pretty much as real time as live TV gets.
Yeah.
There you go.
Platty looking sexy in the cargo shorts. And we'll flick back around.
There's some talent right there at that table, Declan.
Absolutely. Well, we'd have to say the highest performers of the last 2 weeks. Lindsay last week, EJ pretty damn close this week. But of course, Lindsay had a really good week as well. Like that 4-0 win in the final all the way through. Just, yeah, really, really good.
Well, just about that time, my friend.
I reckon so.
Good night to all the fans that have stuck by it. Watch us on Dartstream Live. Check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We've been watching the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts live from Stirling Adriatic Centre in Belcatta, Western Australia. 78 Jones Street. You want to have a game, just get on down any Friday night. Get there by 7 o'clock. Put your name in. You can have a go, $20 in, and get up there on the big stage. I've been streaming this live with my mate Declan Bailey. It's a good night from me. Over to you, mate.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and catch you next week. Cheers, guys.
See you later, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Kermit the Frog.
With our very special guest,
Okay, go on the Muppets. Sounds pretty exciting.
It's time to get the darts out. Recap and feel alive. It's time to beat the players on Carpentry Live.
It's time to hit the dartboard, ramp up to overdrive. It's time to make the
on Carpentry Live.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show. I always dreamed we'd be back here.
Dreams? Those were nightmares.
It's time to get things started.
Parity, jocularity, and hilarity, and vulgarity. This is what we call Carpentry Live.